We going live.
Oh, we're live?
We're live.
Oh,
And 3, 2.
I hate this man. I hate this man. What's up,
Yeah.
everybody? This is the Perry Bonds podcast. We are superior. And we have the man Bino.
We back. What's up, guys? I ain't go Bino 3 on Twitter no more. Don't even worry about it. We'll get into
Hey,
that
do
later.
that at the end.
Yeah, like that's not really needed.
No, what?
All right, but
We got Hero.
Hero.
Next.
We got Rambo.
what's up?
We got Sai.
Hello.
The man Keys.
The God was good.
We got Two.
I just want to let y'all know I'm the god. All right, fuck that other guy.
I gotta unmute.
You
Danchou.
sound confident in yourself.
Yo, Danchou.
And you got the boy King Day. What's up?
Wait, I feel like everybody said their names. I'm sorry.
I just woke up. I just woke up 15 minutes ago, so I may not
I didn't
sound.
realize we were telling everybody our superhero names.
All right.
Bro, everybody
made
got a
up names.
Superior name.
Everybody got a superhero name but me.
Niggas got wait. A
Bino.
what?
Superhero name.
Superhero name is exactly.
Fabulous.
I'm Two the Great.
Side the Don.
What the fuck?
Y'all really want to do this again? Y'all really got
I feel like I got played the first time. Like everybody else just came with their shit.
No. He was like Psy too, like you said.
Yeah, I said everyone name, but y'all had the
They
chance to
had
spice
no
it up.
flavor, bro. when
Nah,
they spoke
I ain't
up.
realize.
That's it.
Can I be
I-
Casper the Jasper?
No, your name is
Nigga,
Mid Bino for a reason.
shut
That's
up.
why.
Hey, bro, shut up. See?
Be Casper.
I just want to let y'all know. Fire Force come with a hot ass episode, no pun intended, on Friday. So go ahead and tune in. Niggas wanted to hate, you feel
That's
me,
so
like
corny.
2 weeks ago, but when shit started heating up, no pun intended. Niggas wanted
They
to.
always gonna hate. They gonna hate on that Fire Force agenda forever, but it's always gonna be gas. Period.
Oh,
Fire
hey.
Force is gas, but
Bro,
I
that
just can't get
sequence.
into it.
Bro, I need Shinra. Bro, I need him to look more like he looks like a little. I hate the Fire Force uniforms, bro. I don't know. He just looks like a kid to me in that little thing. And when he took off his jacket and he had no shirt on, that looked so raw when he was
That's
fighting.
because the
towards-
uniform's big as fuck. But yeah,
big
Them
ass
Fire
uniforms.
Force is
And I
cool,
think the
but they ain't no
uniforms
Dr.
look
Stone.
cold. I'm not gonna cap. I like how the uniforms are displayed in the anime. I think they do look cold. You know
Yeah,
what I'm like?
They look cold, but I'm just
I think
saying.
they like,
for Shinra,
jailhouse
for Shinra,
uniforms.
bro.
It don't fit Shinra at all.
He looks so raw. I'm
Shinra's
saying,
is cool, but
it's cool, but he just doesn't look like he don't have any bulk. You can't see any of his bulk or anything. Like
I
if he
fuck
has,
with Arthur because
Yeah,
at least he got
honestly,
a hoodie under
personally-
the- you know what I mean?
Personally,
He
they
put the hoodie
suits
on.
look better when they only wear the pants and not the jacket.
yeah, Arthur looks more raw than Shinra. Like when you look at him.
You know what's crazy though? Y'all say that, but like I don't see no type of difference between none of them. That's what's so crazy. Like
I
how
don't,
they
maybe I
fit,
did. I
like
fuck
how
with
they
all of them.
really fit.
Anyways.
I really don't really see too much of a difference. That's what's crazy.
I mean,
No,
them
I'm just-
Fire Sword is cool and all, but they ain't
I
no
agree
doctor.
that shit look like big
But
as fuck.
did you see that
especially from
sequence?
different
No, but did you
angles.
see this sequence where Shinra like ran up and was fighting people towards the Bro, that
Well,
shit
when he
was
was on
that
back.
looked
Vulcan's-
so raw, dog.
If Vulcan's
Nah,
workshop.
Joker is Shimmer. That Joker versus show that was cold.
Yeah, well, that nigga Joker said, "Oh, he's a monster." That nigga broke camp. That's crazy.
You know, I read
Yeah,
the
but-
manga,
It's definitely
and I know what y'all
not.
talking about, but damn, I don't know what y'all talking about. I'm confused. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
No,
it's
what
not
was the first thing
culture.
you said, B?
A show, Shinra's little brother chased after them, like, and was teleporting and shit, looks like. But I guess he's moving really fast. And then
He can
Joker
time
pulled.
skip. What that nigga like literally he moves through dimensions. That shit's crazy.
Well, Joker pulled up and was like, all right, I can't let y'all body them. So here, I hold you off for 5 seconds, and I'm gone now.
What's cold about Joker is like that nigga.
But you
just
gotta
be
understand though about Joker is that Joker doesn't even have an Adola burst. So for him to even be keeping up with show
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
just shows
It's
how nice
impressive.
he is. Like that's my dog, bro. Like, ooh.
Joker is nice for sure. That's what I was about to say. Like that nigga was going
Hey,
blow for
hey.
blow for a minute.
Hey, you know what I didn't get though? This man's show just like teleported probably the same distance that the car was away when Joker left. in front of the car. And then the second time, he was just like, "Well, they're far enough to where you can't get to them. Can't you just do that same shit you just did?"
I was thinking of that, but like,
Nah, because
not
how
really.
his shit works is
No, because Joker,
I
he
think
can't do it
his
continuously. One, he can't really do it continuously like that, and then two, it's also Jokers can still keep up. You get what I'm saying? Like
doesn't he have to build up time like Jiren or not Jiren? Hit
he
almost
has to he heats up. So like
yeah, pretty much.
yeah, but I don't want to spoil, but yeah, it gets explained like how he does it.
I feel like I read it. I just can't remember that shit right now.
I don't remember. I'm so sorry. I'm confused.
like
I read
that.
the manga.
Yeah,
I'm caught up.
It's definitely him heating up. It's definitely from him heating up. I just like I don't know how to explain it like Victor explained it, and I don't want to lead people the wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all need to see how fast Shenmue gets. Like this shit's ridiculous. But we can say that for
He's getting crazy.
that
I know that. Yes, sir.
I think he's sound. Ain't he sound?
I don't scare him. I don't know.
Bro, I've seen a lot of
That
like,
nigga definitely
I've seen
moving
versus battle Twitter has made a lot of matchups like Shinra versus Austin.
The versus battle Twitter's getting
I
out
don't
of
know
hand.
what they got on
That shit getting
PlayStation,
mid.
but I know in the manga they said light for sure.
No. He's light, but under a certain condition. So that's a different story.
That's
Outside that certain condition, he's like sound.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw that and I'm like, bro, how are you gonna be under certain conditions and body MCs that are like are light all the time?
That shit
You know
is
who
so
I saw got hella
stupid.
fast? They said his speed. I guess his speed's comparable. I need to find out when this nigga got this fast with Arthur. Like, how this nigga get damn near light speed without using like all his fire ability goes to his Excalibur.
I'm saying that would be crazy.
Who said
That
he's
wouldn't
damn near light speed though?
that would make sense because he
That's
just said
what he's
Shinra
skilled at.
isn't light speed.
It said, fuck, I forget what they labeled it as, but they said
He's
it's
not.
comparable.
I wouldn't say he's light because he just got thrashed by a nigga who light and couldn't keep up. So
Shit, I don't know.
Niggas just be
These
niggas
scareless
scaling.
I wouldn't say he's light.
He's
I
for
would
sure
definitely give him.
fast.
I would say him and Shinra are both sound. I would give him and Shinra sound. I wouldn't say light. Because literally, we've seen Shinra and Arthur like against fast opponents. They blink and them niggas are right in front of their face. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Everyone should open like. There's so many of us in here, bro. Like everyone should have like another device and have the podcast like open on YouTube.
To bring more viewers in.
Yeah.
I mean, you might as well to buffer it, and then when people hop in, oh, there's a bunch of niggas in here. I mean,
I'm on this shit right now.
I didn't
That's what I'm
even
trying to do
notice
right now.
because you can
I
set
do
the
that shit. I do
live,
that shit for my Twitch stream. Like if I'm playing with like 6 people, all 6 of them niggas better be in there.
I'm about to go grab some food. It's gonna take me 5 to 10 minutes, but I'll be right back, people.
All right, Nacho. All right.
No.
So
you said about the little versus battle shit. That shit get out of hand.
That shit's horrible, bro. People
It
make
was an
the
Austin
verse.
versus Mihawk.
I saw that.
Bro, I ain't even on I ain't even on Twitter, and
Bro,
Twitter versus battles is
it'll
popping
be-
up on my Instagram like
it'll be the
Kenpachi
worst.
versus Eskimo.
The worst battles, bro. The worst. Like they don't make any sense, bro.
Ever since my nigga Escanor faded off the planet, I've seen nothing but versus battles with.
Right?
I ain't see shit like that. But
You know, he was crying. You know, like
you don't want to talk about it? Oh, spoilers. My bad. Everybody, spoilers.
you just spoiled like 8 people.
So look, if you ain't watching manga and you in this podcast, I don't know.
No,
what to tell
people
you.
will be under my post like, bro, why'd you tell me? I'm like, I'm sorry, bro. I post every panel, every chapter. You should have seen it coming.
so many people was mad at me the other day, nigga. And I was like, this ain't even the first day niggas was talking about it. Why are y'all acting like this shit dropped today?
That shit hurt though. That scene.
I knew
hurt
it
me.
was coming, but like the way it happened, it faded into the sky. I was like, oh man.
Yo, too.
At least you still got Melly.
I remember when this first season came out, we both said he's gonna die, but go like a G. But I did not think he'd go like that.
He went out like a G.
Why she got to do him like that though? She said, I can't feel how you
Oh,
feel,
Should have
but
just kept her mouth
The
shut
thing,
and kissed the nigga.
no,
and
the
left
thing
it.
about Marilyn, I'm not even mad at her because like some people expected like, oh, she's gonna smash. I'm like, bro, no.
no.
Merlin's not gonna change her character and all of a sudden be like,
She
oh
never
yeah, I
even
love you
shown.
this entire
Shuddy
time.
was like, "I'll take these scars as you being the only man who ever loved me," or so shit.
She never even showed to that depth that she like had feelings for him like that. So I don't know why niggas is acting surprised.
He was like,
She
what?
just gonna change because dude died.
Yeah, just because
Nah,
she's about
that's
to
fake.
die, she's about to be like, oh yeah.
I always loved you, Esco.
Let's go.
And then
Hey,
after he
that'd
dies,
been-
like after he dies,
That'd have been low key at some dickhead shit though, because it's just been like, you just acting like you didn't the whole time for what?
yeah, after he's gone,
He
he's like,
said, "Don't leave."
psych.
She would have said that shit. All the life would have flew back in his body.
Like, oh what? I wasn't
Oh,
gonna
word?
die.
That whole
I
arc.
was
would've
just
got-
joking. I'm mad.
The whole
That
arc would have
nigga
got
would have
rated
kept the
0
one
out of
mode just to
5
get a
on some
nut
shit.
off.
The thing is like, what? You love me? How
You
our
love me?
friendship?
Niggas wanted to see Esco go so bad, bro. That shit like that irritation. Like I normally don't be caring about like people's thoughts on fiction unless they talking about Vegeta. You know what I mean? Or Dragon Ball or anything like that. But to see people really want that nigga to fade off, like it's crazy.
Because they like hated the series for some reason. Like, bro, the fake ending, bro. If it ended there, Seven Deadly Sins would have been like one of the worst. That would have been one of the worst endings.
Nigga,
in
I feel like I
history.
was the only person who looked at that shit and was like, "This shit not ending. I'll come back next week."
Yeah, like
Exactly.
that would have been one of the worst endings in the history of like manga, bro. Like they would have left so many things unturned. Like nothing would have been solved. They're like, oh yeah, okay, bye guys. Oh yeah, we're here, and it's over.
That's over. Oh, that's it. Oh, I'm
You
wasting my
Wouldn't
time.
make sense.
If you telling me that a supreme goddess daughter deity got crushed by some random mountain rock and died, I would have been. That's it. Like, bro,
The
that
thing
shit
is with
didn't
that
even,
is,
that shit didn't
are we
even
gonna be able
make
to see the
sense for her to
Supreme
die right
Deity
there.
now?
There's
Oh, yeah.
rumors that we're going to have that arc
Yeah,
where she goes back and like they got to fight in this
we go.
other world, but nah.
Nah, we need that because I already know that means my nigga Melly's going crazy.
I just want to know what she looks like. That's all I want to know.
She gotta go
So
fight
I
her
think
mama
Meliodas
next on God.
sacrificed his demon form, his demon
Yeah, he does.
magic.
He doesn't.
I think
he
he-
doesn't. No, he doesn't have his true power. The star form that he just used.
Oh my fucking god!
But that shit looks so raw, bro. The two arms
Shit look
behind him,
so raw.
like flexing.
How can you just, bro?
He got to for the woman he loves.
I know.
No. Look, I'm saying he has to do it probably to set up the next arc. Because if he kept his powers and went to the next arc, he could body the Supreme Deity by himself.
Bro, come on, my nigga.
Oh, people
how
are also
everybody else get a power up and the
a lot-
strongest nigga loses his best form.
But look,
in
no,
the-
a lot of people were mad at Meliodas because they're like, Bro, Escanor didn't need to die if Meliodas could have just used this
I'm
form.
still mad that Bond somehow lost immortality. It doesn't make sense.
He had to give his
that
life.
shit is so.
his-
I was thinking about that too.
No,
like,
it still doesn't make sense when you think
doesn't-
about it. Like every time he dies, he gets brought back. It don't matter if he's completely obliterated or not. So like, shouldn't that mean he should?
I mean,
just
but
be
he
able
got
to,
the
like,
power to actually give it away. Like, it makes sense, but it doesn't. But like, you're supposed to take it for what it is.
I'm saying as far as him losing it, like the shit's infinite, so it doesn't make sense how he can lose it. If you
she
get what
drunk
I'm
his
saying.
blood, right? So
No,
it was like
no.
she.
He gave it to her.
He actually just like
he
gave
literally gifted. He
Right.
literally
No,
gifted
I
whatever
remember-
magical ability it was to her.
So it was like, you know how he would go into the forest, right, and kind of like restore it every so often.
Mhm.
How the fuck is it that he's able to do that to a whole ass forest, but this little life form takes
Okay,
all
it's
of his
because
abilities?
it's because he had. That's a different thing. He went to the forest and just gave it the blood to like live on for a little longer. This he actually got the ability from Purgatory to like give shit to like different people. So yeah,
No,
actually,
but what you don't seem to understand is if it's infinite, how the fuck does he lose it? If anything, he should be able to gift it and bring someone back to life without losing it.
I don't.
I think she was a different case though. She wasn't really
I
just like
hear it.
dead.
I don't
I
think
see what
he
you're
can just
saying,
like
though.
automatically just give people immortality without like any
I'm not
repercussions.
even
That doesn't
saying
make
give
sense.
them immortality. He should be able to revive people back to life without even giving up his power.
That don't. That's
But
not
but the
cool.
thing
That's
is,
not.
what we can put in, I mean, what we can assume is he can just go get his immortality back.
I think.
It's not all
Well,
gone.
that's iffy. Is can he snatch and like we get he can gift his shit, but does that mean he can just snatch entire magical abilities now?
His snatch is definitely a lot more powerful than it was before.
Isn't it because that's power, like, but not
No,
anything else?
usually when he snatches magical power, not
Yeah, but
someone's legit ability. Like that immortality would probably be considered like a magical ability that came from that elixir.
I don't think that's called. I don't think that's considered magical ability.
Well, I
The
mean,
magic, I
sort of.
don't
What
think
else
that
would you
falls under
describe it
that.
as?
I don't think it.
He can be completely brought back from literal nothing. I mean, the fountain
But
of youth was
that's not
made
really
in a
a
forest
magical
by like
ability.
magical water. So
But I don't think
That's more like a magical enhancement.
that's
I
magical
guess.
item more, but not magical ability. And
it's not an
I
item though.
swear he can only take physical power or magical
No,
power.
we
He
know
cannot
we
take
know he
takes
used
ability.
to
magical
only
He
power
cannot take
and-
ability, but he can take power.
No, we know that he can take power, nigga.
Yeah, but the
like
ability of regeneration, he
that
cannot
was
take that.
before purgatory.
But
And like, if that's the case, what are you saying that the fountain of youth is then? Are you saying that it's just regular magical power? Like,
Well, it's not an ability.
it's not an ability, and I
it
still
makes
don't
more
think.
sense to be an ability.
No,
The
How is
same way
phone
that
like-
Merlin has the ability of infinity, which is pretty much her magic never runs out.
So you're
If
saying
anything,
because
Hold on.
he has infinite life, that's an ability?
I don't think that's an ability. I
I'm
don't think
saying
that
that it
classifies as
granted
ability.
him the magical ability of and immortality, infinite life. He cannot die from anything. Even if
Not
he has
necessarily
no
an
cells left
ability.
and is
Yeah,
completely
right?
obliterated. But
I think that's a reach.
That sounds more like
I hear what you're saying, but it's not an ability. That's more of like a.
I can't pinpoint the word it would have
Yeah.
It sounds
considered.
like that's something that would enhance his skill. It doesn't
Like-
really,
It's an
enhancer.
still doesn't sound.
Yeah, it doesn't sound right.
There's a
I-
word, but what
I
you're trying to
can't.
say.
I
It's
can't fit
physical
the word.
enhancement because if his physical body's gone, it shouldn't matter anymore if it's a physical enhancement. If it's physical
but I
body.
say enhancement
So-
because that's kind of like a defense barrier for him now, or it was. So I don't
I'm
know.
looking up. I'm looking it up right now. I'm trying to find like a word for it.
No matter who attacked him, the nigga's coming back. But
I
can't
think
control that,
it's
though.
a
That's
cool.
what I'm saying. It's not really
Moving on from that topic though, like that's pretty like agree to disagree. But I really think that like it's still cool that he lost that because he has so much durability. His durability went through the roof. Like the Demon King, like in his Mel form, like stabbed him right in his stomach, but he couldn't like pierce all the way through because of how like his durability is through the roof. He couldn't kill him.
Because
Man,
his body was
forget-
being tore apart every
So-
5 seconds. He got to
So-
build up
It
a.
irritated
I have a
me,
question. I have a
What's up?
question. Did y'all just like say fuck everybody else that wanted to watch this shit? Dude?
Pretty
He said
much.
exactly
We
Bro.
said
Yeah, you
in our
should've said
call-
some-
We said
He literally
spoilers.
said,
I
"Don't
said
be here if
spoilers.
You don't want to get spoiled.
That's how we
I
kinda-
said spoilers.
How the fuck am I not supposed to be in the podcast?
You better duffy yourself, boy.
Yeah.
Look, that's why I'm trying to pull it.
Yo,
from this and
too.
keep
Nah,
going.
I gotta answer
They
that because
mudded that.
me being a big fan for both Melly and Bond. I mean, it's cool that they had to sacrifice something, I guess, for the greater good, but that shit kind of irritates me in the same, on the same token. I don't know, just to see
Fuck the
that
greater
they've
good.
worked so hard to reach what they had, and then to see it taken away, irritating. That's kind of like, you know how everyone gain all these memories, and then them niggas just lose them out of nowhere. That's how I felt when a nigga lost his mentality.
I low-key think it's poetic.
Not poetic.
Kind of poetic that he actually gave up the Demon King powers as well as his Return Life with Another Love.
You
For his
really
family?
felt some type of like that made you feel some type of way.
No, I just think it's poetic. I
Like,
think it's
that
poetic.
really touched you, huh?
That didn't touch me. I thought it was.
That shit touched.
That's
Like,
that's
Wait,
beautiful, B.
who are we talking about right now? Who gave
Dead
what?
Bond and-
soft ass.
so hey, don't use that S
Wait,
word.
what'd you
Me.
say?
That's
Wait.
irrespectful.
Wait, what was heartfelt?
No,
there?
I think it's considered poetic that he gave up his life.
The
Like
fuck?
he gave
Is
up
that
his life
Mal?
for love.
Yeah,
that
is poetic.
Yeah, right.
Miles.
Yeah, exactly.
What are they talking about?
Let's go.
I mean that's subjective to whoever like whoever agrees. But that shit
Bro,
irritated me.
the whole chapter was like, oh, no, Bond, don't do it.
And,
You don't
what's
have to do
crazy
this.
is Melly never would have even had to go to that extent if his little ass brother kept smooth company around him, but he didn't because that nigga's a goofball.
No. Don't try to blame.
No,
Zeldris
that's their
for his-
fault.
That's
Is
his
their
fault.
fault. They left
I'm
that nigga,
definitely
they
gonna
left
blame
that nigga on,
Zeldris.
Honestly,
Bro, no, they left
Yo,
that
wait.
nigga on the floor.
And I
Wait,
fuck
wait.
with Zeldris. I'm just saying a nigga like he's
Keith.
still naive. We know this.
No, Meliodas wasn't
Wait,
like,
hold
oh
on.
man, Zeldris was just like almost dead. Let's go check on.
So,
They're like,
Nah.
oh, yeah,
so
we're
you-
done
so
here.
You know who
telling
fault it
me-
is? Honestly,
Hey, look,
it's
y'all know
my
what I
else.
think? Y'all know what I
Right?
think?
What?
They had this whole build up on Arthur just for us to never see his so-called awakened back.
Yo.
Don't say anything about
Okay,
it.
he
Don't
probably
say
gonna
about
come
it.
back.
Don't
Wait,
say
wait.
anything.
We are so
Chill.
hold on. We are spoiling so much.
Bro, come on, let's move on.
Yeah, I was
Let's
like,
move on.
anime, manga.
Miles, what's up?
No, wait,
Everyone,
wait.
this is
Miles,
this is
you a casual.
Miles.
You didn't even need to be in
This
here.
is Miles here.
Oh my
and he came late, bitch ass nigga. But yeah.
God.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The group. We had a discussion yesterday, and we came to the conclusion that people need to be more proactive. So I'm trying. Okay, I'm trying.
But no cap.
Somebody get
We
this nigga.
will have a discussion about this. There's
You
something
just lucky
planned
we
later.
ain't wrote the
And
Blue
look,
Mountain
we had
yet.
that
Episode.
discussion. Everybody in here today.
I was
So.
like, man, we started talking about some shit that I'm invested in.
All
Yeah,
right,
I
now
was on it too, but
on to
no,
the next
what's
topic,
lit?
boys. I ain't look at the
No, wait.
terms,
I ain't
so-
double manga. What's lit? I just started reading Jujutsu Kaisen. That shit actually pretty fire. That's just gas.
I just want y'all
Talk
niggas
about
to
that,
know, y'all are disrespectful as hell. Cause Keith, you know, if we would have spoiled some shit for you, you would have threw a tantrum.
What? You had to spit, boy.
He's
You
still
hey,
trying.
You gonna single me out when I ain't even bring up? I ain't bring the topic up.
You
yet.
did.
You would have had it.
Hey, all I know, I'm blaming Rambo.
Yeah, look, I
It's
still don't
this
give a
nigga.
fuck.
This nigga fault.
I don't even want to finish that shit no more.
Nah, you
Nigga,
still
you ain't gonna
finishing
finish
it. Shut
that
up.
shit
Who's
anyway.
gonna finish
Shut
that?
up.
Bum ass up.
Nigga, all this shit is like 100 chapters ahead of where you're at right now. Anyway, if you've even watched up to that point, you ain't gonna
That
remember
nigga
shit.
didn't even catch up 3 episodes in K. I'm not trying to hear it.
Damn, I was gonna say something though. Oh yeah, bro. Let's talk about that Red Riot highlight.
No, I
from
don't
Manga.
like in anime. I mean, in the anime, I feel like they could have did a little bit more. Did anybody else feel kind of underwhelmed by?
Which one? Which season?
I did feel kind of underwhelmed.
Yes, that scene of Red Riot basically defending
Oh.
the citizens in anime.
Oh.
I don't read the manga, so that's all I know.
I mean, I
I
don't
just-
remember what happened in the manga, but it was
Wait,
cool.
wait.
It
How do you
wasn't-
feel underwhelmed if you didn't read the manga?
It was never all supposed to be all that.
No, it was just like it was one of those things where it's like I remember I had a conversation with Sai, and we were all a couple of us were in here, and she was like, yeah, later on, because I like Kaminari, and we were just talking about different characters. And I was like, dang, bro, I'm ready for Kaminari to tee up, and she was like, oh well, what's his name? What's the Red Riot's actual name? I forgot.
Hiroshima.
Yeah. She basically mentioned, in this upcoming season, he gonna have a little moment. So I kind of was like, okay. And then I saw him, he's teeing up, and his body started getting hardened. It was basically when he punched.
Pause.
I'm sorry.
You know.
So you're blaming Sai.
No, listen.
Wait. So this is not the anime fault. This is so you blaming Sai for this.
No.
His body
When
started
he-
getting hard.
When he finally did the punch, I'm used to some, from some one for all type punches, like Midoriya, All Might. When they make that impact, you get the smoke and everything coming off. I was like, okay, you about to punch him. That boy went up and just went. I was like, what is that?
Because it
I thought
wasn't
he
really,
was
it wasn't really a main villain. It was like some
Yeah, I
random
know,
ass
I
nigga,
know.
bro.
That
That
is
nigga was Toothfish 2.0, whatever his name was.
Toothfish, yeah, it was literally Toothfish. I hated that, bro.
Like that nigga's
I
teeth
was-
and
Basically,
stuff.
Wait, so
I want to hear no mollywop him, bro.
Damn, bro,
because I'm an anime only, and from how people were gassing the moment up on the timeline, I was like, okay, watch this shit. Like I heard my nigga been going crazy anyway, and I expected him to knock dude's head off, but it was cool because I feel like that scene more so represented him realizing he was capable as a hero.
Yeah, that's what it really is. Just after this part, he gets way better.
Yeah, I want to know what that little flashback he had when that apparently there was a person he didn't protect or something. I want to know more about that.
Like this season is he like shines as the hero. I really love this season for him.
Man, fuck all that hero shit. It's overall season, bitch. Fuck is y'all talking about?
Tokoyami season, nigga. Fuck you.
Tokoyami. Rebel in the Dark.
Tokoyami don't do shit.
Tokoyami is the best hero in My Hero.
Hey, why are you guys licensed yet?
I'm just saying, bro. I'm always gonna represent my dog, bro.
Shit,
Rebel in the Dark.
All I know is my nigga Kaminari got his license.
Like, I don't give a fuck.
Shit,
all I know
Bakugo,
is
I don't give a fuck. Bakugo, period.
Bakugo out.
Shit. That nigga talk.
Nigga,
He is licensed.
Out.
Izuku is out. Izuku been out.
Out.
I don't think you get the reference. Out means that we out here. Like Bakugo out here.
I was like, out. What happened?
She about to get hurt.
Nah, bro.
I was like, what are you talking about?
You ain't seen that?
Been out here.
You ain't seen that?
Elbow grease.
Wait, you haven't seen that Bakugo dies meme? That's real.
Shut up.
I already had my heart broken by that first time.
Two spoilers. You better
Two
watch
nuts.
On that on the TV.
Oh
That
shit.
nigga Nutaku was funny as fuck for that video. That shit had me weak. I was randomly
Hey,
at work
can
one
we
day
talk
just
about-
listening.
Anime only watchers, can we talk about that scene when
Can you
Midoriya
talk
finally
about you not
he
talking
finds
over me?
he finds out that All Might's apparently gonna die, bro. All Might's gonna die. Like what the fuck?
Oh yeah,
bro?
that speech went hard, bro. I posted that
Yeah.
speech.
Nigga, my
That shit
Y'all
got
slap
me
out
catch
the
the
Discord playing
parallel?
around.
They literally shot the scene the same way it was in like episode 2.
Yeah,
And he
yeah.
told him like he
Yeah.
could be a hero. It was literally the same.
Yeah,
Like,
literally
to
the
get
same.
goosebumps.
Bro,
ain't even watching them.
I posted a clip and posted a little tiny paragraph. That shit ain't hit, dog. Niggas
Dude.
don't care. Niggas don't care about.
Niggas
Niggas don't
not
care about
emotional.
People not-
analysis. Everyone, everyone, Red Riot, let's go.
People didn't care about the
This was so sad, man.
So I'm saying.
They're like, oh, 5 likes.
All I know is
Not
that
5.
nigga.
He remembers
Two
live.
got 5 likes. What?
No, that was a joke. No,
Allow-
you 5, nigga.
Let's see.
That
Let's see how
nigga,
much
y'all know I
man
get more than
got.
5 likes. Stop playing with my name.
Shit, all I know is
What
that
is
nigga.
it?
If that nigga All Might don't get to see Midoriya become the symbol, nigga, I'm sad as fuck. I'm gonna be sad as fuck. I'm gonna be sad. Hey, I'm gonna cry, bro.
He gonna die. He gonna die right before.
You thought, nigga.
Mouse.
You thought.
He's gonna die right before the fight. The last fight, he gonna die.
I'm
I'm
bro,
gonna cry,
that
bro.
nigga Night Eye was like, "You gonna die a horrible death."
That nigga Alma was like, "Say less, bro."
Oh, dude. He said he was straight up too. He said when I fought All Might was like when I fought what was it
All for
not
one.
yeah when he fought All for One, he thought that was it. He thought that was his last shit. That's crazy.
Man, they gonna crucify that nigga All Might in like a skinny form or something, dog.
Damn.
I don't know if they're getting close to that shit in the manga, but like,
I don't know,
these
bro.
niggas will go cheat his death, or he gonna get fucked up, and then use it for that.
Shiggy about
poetic.
Shiggy about
Like,
the
Hey,
one shot him.
Shiggy season. That's all I'm saying.
Shiggy's gonna one shot All Might. That's literally how Shiggy's
That
gonna touch
nigga
the
go-
finna
he
hit
can
him
go
with
like
the
that.
AoE shield.
Shit, all I know is that shit. That shit's gonna hit me. That shit's
All
gonna
Might
hit
gonna
me.
be down the street. Shiggy about to
Touch
touch
my
the
soul,
ground,
man.
and it's over.
Hey, look, too. He about to pull up on him like he did Deku at the mall. Who's calling?
Oh shit!
That scene was so lit.
Oh God! As soon as that nigga All Might die, I'll be like, get him, Midoriya!
Bro, you,
I ain't
bro,
gonna hold
he-
up.
the
If
homie
they take-
Shiggy could have ended the entire series right there.
Right
Just
there.
Facts.
All he had to do was one more
Hey,
finger.
Hey,
One
too,
more
they-
finger could have murdered
Hey,
that
too,
man.
they gonna give the cooler flashback where he like, damn, I should have killed that sand pod.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. If they take my nigga out, though, it better be a lot of bloodshed on God.
No, that nigga gonna crumble. There ain't gonna be no blood.
Shit, it ain't just going. I want.
Go ahead.
If he when he does die, I really want that. I want the spotlight to be on Midoriya. I know other heroes
Right.
fuck with All Might, like like Bakugo and all them, but I want Midoriya to have that.
Nah, I want it to be a tag team.
No,
Yeah, I want everybody
all
turn
them
up,
up.
but I want Midoriya to
I
have
want
that the
Bakugo
shining light.
I want Bakugo and tag teaming him.
Well,
I
look,
feel
I
like
know
it
how
makes sense.
Bakugo
I
and
feel like
Midoriya are
it makes
fighting
sense
to
for
be the
both.
best, but if you think about it, bro, what is Bakugo going to do, like, to even keep up with Midoriya, like,
we've already
towards
had
the
this
end?
conversation. He's
We
not going to be
we
able
had
to.
this
There's
before.
no way.
That nigga, I'm just saying, bro, gonna be up there. I don't have no
But look,
in-depth predictions.
Here's all
I
I'm
want
saying.
I want bro to be up there.
If you look at the current scape of the heroes, Endeavor's also up there, but All Might's just still way ahead of him. That doesn't mean Endeavor's not that nigga, but it's just All Might.
Facts.
The
Right.
only one who logically should keep up should be Shoto.
Yeah, Shoto should, but I feel like Bakugo will keep
I
up. He will keep
don't-
up.
Bro,
I don't know.
Tokiyami,
I don't know,
man.
Yeah,
know
y'all
about
sleeping
Shoto,
on
bro.
Tokiyami. Rebel
I'm
is
trying
not.
to tell you,
Facts.
niggas was
Tokiyami.
looking
Tokiyami
crazy
gonna be
about
Tokiyami.
Y'all niggas lame.
Bro, if
Sleep.
he
Watch out.
Bro, if he
Nah,
fixes
Bakugo.
no, if he fixes his light thing where he gets zero distance by light, bro,
Ain't nobody
and
worried
he
about Bird.
and he controls
Nah,
that
Kaminari
huge
got fucked,
form.
bro.
Yes, Team
The
Kaminari,
downside-
boy.
The
Tokiyami
downside
is
of his
that
quirk is
nigga.
too much.
I don't want
Bro.
to spoil you. I can't spoil you something
What'd
right
you
now.
say,
So,
hero?
You're talking about Kaminari or Tokiyami still?
Tokiyami.
Shit, I'm
Tokiyami, the
I'm
GOAT.
Team Kaminari, bro.
So,
Bro, we're not
Baki-
talking
we
about
just
the
zapping
we're not
niggas,
talking
bro.
about the worst light user anime, dog.
Oh,
Bakugo
dude,
right
chill
here.
out,
Kaminari's
chill
an
out.
embarrassment, bro.
What
Yeah,
Bakugo
he's
right
literally
here,
an
though, my
embarrassment to
nigga.
light users throughout the verse.
Chill
nigga's an
out,
embarrassment.
bro. Chill
So,
out,
buddy-
bro. Hey, he
so,
just
First
going
of all,
through.
Niggas,
He going through a hard time right now.
wait,
Talk
wait.
about
And
Midoriya.
the worst lightning user saved Bakugo, so I don't even want to hear nothing. Y'all
We're not
capping.
Niggas
Y'all
talk about
capping.
Midoriya breaking bones every time he uses his quirk. Can we talk about Kaminari going completely brain dead after using his quirk for 2 seconds, bro?
That nigga be
That nigga uses
crying
quirk for
going
2
brain,
seconds and he's
dog.
done, bro.
Dude, come on. He still
I'm
say
mad.
Bakugo though. He still say Bakugo. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to
I'm
hear
heated.
it. He got married.
I'm heated.
that's
that We're not
cool.
going to speak on it. No, we're not going to
Bakugo
speak
is
on
still
a
that
man.
nigga, though, bro. I just
No,
gotta
Keith.
understand.
Keith.
Who?
Simple.
Mito.
Bakugo.
Mito.
Oh. Bakugo's
What's
that
up?
nigga, bro. I'm just
No,
saying
we going to
Midoriya's
speak
gonna
with this
be
man.
that
We going to
nigga,
get this
like-
man respect to the big three.
Who?
Excuse me?
Mitio.
What is
Limited
it? What
on.
need is there to get respect? We understand
He
that
gonna
nigga.
be the man. He gonna
Yeah.
wait. I can't spoil you. I don't want to spoil anything else. But
You know, I
I'm
just
saying
know
Bakugo should not be talking.
recently, bro. Recently,
fine.
things ain't been in bro's favor. That's all I'm gonna
Hey.
say. I don't know.
I
know
can't spoil you anything. But y'all
Yeah, all right, bro.
Yeah, 'cause I ain't read that shit. And I know you finna spoil it.
I'm just saying he ain't Bakugo though.
That nigga literally
body
mentioned Muriel, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Who gonna have a better career down the line? I guarantee it's Bakugo.
Mitio. I'm definitely gonna be him.
Shit, all I know is
I put
all
money
I
on
know
it.
is
And I
shit, all I know is
Bakugo is going toe to toe with Deku by the end of the series.
Definitely. I mean, about to get body. With Deku with the 8.
Toe to toe, bro. That's my stance on it.
Keith.
shoot.
Avatar Deku.
Oh no, fam. I love
Avatar
Bakugo
Deku?
and all, but the nigga was going toe to toe with 8% last time I checked.
Shit.
That's what I'm saying,
All
bro.
I-
Bakugo barely beat
Hey,
that nigga, and
man.
Deku's still not
Keys.
even at full power.
All I know
Hey,
is
man,
all
we
I know
That
go
nigga
is
gonna get washed by
Avatar-
one punch.
all
Avatar
I know
Deku.
is one of them niggas
versus
don't even got a
Bakugo?
license, bro.
Y'all niggas on a
Shit.
lot of cops right now.
Yeah.
Shit.
Like
One of them
episode 4
niggas
or
don't even
5.
got a
Niggas
license right now, bro. So
Niggas
I
hating
don't
my
even
boy.
want to hear that.
A lot of cops right now. That's
Actually,
wild.
right now in the manga, all the niggas.
Hey, we talking about anime only.
Mom's like, I'm an anime only. Stop it.
That
No,
nigga came in hot, bro.
No. I
Shit.
almost spoiled you something
Only
already,
the
so we
wrong
can't talk about that.
podcast.
That nigga
I
came
mean,
in
I'm,
hot.
I'm just saying, somebody boosting that goat dad right now ain't doing jack shit. So
We can't talk about the spoilers, B.
Shit.
Come
All I
on,
know
that's
is,
man.
all I'm
all
saying.
I know is, all I know is in the anime,
Wait,
my
we
nigga
talking about
Kaminari got
Bakugo,
his
Don?
license, bruh.
Kaminari
all
is
us-
a bomb, bro.
It's
Are we
all
talking about
saying.
He's a
anyone
bomb.
other than Bakugo?
Huh?
Huh?
I wanted to know who Dom was talking about, the character.
It don't matter. It
Bro,
don't
I
We
don't
tell
matter.
you
know
later.
why.
We'll tell you
Bro,
later.
I'm gonna leave it
know.
at that. I'm gonna leave it up for those who know. If you don't know, you don't know. If you do
Right
know,
now,
you do know. Period.
bro.
Wait, no.
Wait. What's the nigga's
Wait,
name?
what's that nigga? What's the tornado boy?
What's the nigga's name who's like he hardens his skin?
Kirishima?
No,
Bro,
other,
I get
other nigga.
Kaminari and
Does the same
Kirishima's
thing?
names are so similar. Sometimes I'll be like,
Oh, I
someone say
thought
one.
you was talking about the steel one.
Yeah, that's
not
Tetsu
him.
Tetsu.
Nah, Kaminari is the
forgetting some of
electric
these
nigga.
niggas' names,
Bro,
though, for real.
Tetsu, for manga readers, bro,
Inasa?
he bodied fucking man.
Also,
Tetsu Tetsu that nigga too.
Bro, Tetsu bodied, you know who, and I didn't think he would.
Manga
Yo,
readers
too.
know. That's what I'm saying. That nigga's he's kind of overhyped, bro. He needs some. He got some work to do.
Yo,
Cool.
too.
Yeah, dude.
Hero.
Yeah.
Inasa.
What about Hinata? She go.
Inasa. He about to come in too.
Oh,
He gonna be one of the
Inasa.
greatest.
Bro,
Inasa
What
Cozy.
about Hinata?
Wait, look, hold on.
Inasa gonna be.
What about her?
Cozy TV in the chat said Bakugo gonna die.
I mean, can we did all this talking, but we haven't shined any light on the real goat, and y'all
Who?
know who it is.
My boy.
The real goat.
Manetta.
Mineta, shut the hell up.
Y'all
Bro,
talking about?
Manetta.
Don't go.
Get
It's
that
all
shit
Hey.
out of here.
kids till he,
Bro,
you know,
people
take
were
some of-
talking.
Nah,
People
I
were
can't.
talking about
If I-
ships.
Huh?
People were talking about ships, and they said, "I see Mineta now either Momo or Tatsuya." I was like, "Hell no, you
Nah,
better not tell us
Momo,
about
bro. I want to see Horikoshi time skip and just blow Manetta the fuck up, bro. Like imagine that nigga in the time skip. He like the tallest nigga in the class. Like,
Right?
That
nigga
That
6
nigga
foot.
literally-
Not
That
even
would
on
be
the
so
hype
lit,
shit though.
bro.
I feel like that's what they gonna do. Cause
Nigga
if they
character
put
gonna look like
him,
Bruno
if they
Mars.
put him and Momo together, I'm gonna be mad.
they
That
probably
nigga
gonna
cold.
give him a clean ass character design, nigga.
That nigga go be cold
That's
as
what
hell.
Horikoshi need to do. That'd be so fire.
Now, what y'all
Bruno
gonna do
Mars.
with that nigga mid the rest of the
That nigga
series?
Shaun in here.
He said he mid.
Hey, dog.
What y'all gonna do when he just mid the rest of the series? Like he just garbage for the
Wait,
rest.
who's that?
He's
Bro.
still the.
Oh,
No,
yo,
for real.
If he's
Look,
just
hold
mid
on,
for the whole
hold
series,
on.
we ain't got shit
Shaun-
to lose.
Sean just pulled up. Sean.
What is good, superior family?
Oh,
Y'all know
son.
who it
Sean,
is.
shut the-
It's
why
Shaun
didn't we
Warrior.
stop talking for
Twitter
him?
at
Shut
Warrior
that
Shaun.
shit.
I just want to pop in on y'all. Get this Danchou, nigga you outta can stop here.
Dante.
talking. You can stop
Hey,
talking,
Hold
Danchou.
on, hold on. Just so the chat knows, Sean has
Look,
yet to beat Kingdom Hearts
Let
1.
me say something. Let's talk
That's
about
not true. I
Ooh.
beat Kingdom Hearts 1, 2. I beat Kingdom Hearts 2. I beat
Keep the
Birth by
cap.
Sleep.
Wait.
I
Did you
beat
beat three?
Covenant.
You
I
capped
beat
three?
358.
Did you beat three?
Tell him
I haven't played
He
3.
ain't even played
Exactly.
He a bum.
Three is the
Garbage.
only one I have not
Bro,
played.
fake
Get
fan.
out of here.
Yo, fake
Get
fan.
your
Get
bum
outta
out
here.
of here.
You probably
Oh.
team Xehanort with your
Let me
nasty
not
ass.
talk. Fans, I just want y'all to witness all this abuse that I am receiving from my peers.
But
Hi,
no,
Sean. Tell us
Sorry to
what
get this nigga, bro, but when he be on my neck, we don't never say shit to this
Shut
shit.
It's supposed to be stepped on, okay? We don't care about you, Bino.
Over here
Nah,
playing
Sean low
victim
key
and
be on
shit.
everybody's neck.
Bino,
Real
would you talk to
I
Bino?
do be on everybody's
I'm
neck.
slick to
Bino
All right,
always
that's
trying to
fine.
talk
Hey,
about him.
everyone, go on. Tweet our live.
Anyway, I just wanted to pop in to say Shit, what's now that up.
Oh,
I'm
That's
on my
what's
break
up,
right
bro.
now. I'm still at work. I'm on my break, so that's why I just slid in on y'all.
Rambo as hell.
All right, dog, you good. Make
He
that
got that
better.
All right,
This superior family, dog.
He got
This
that
is superior
dedication.
family.
Right. This is superior
Right.
family right here.
Yeah,
Look,
everyone.
let's talk about Mineta though. That nigga got the top quirk, like one of the top quirks in the series, bro. Let's talk about it.
Wait,
Let's talk about
What?
it.
Let's really
What?
talk
You said
about it, my
Manetta.
nigga.
Manetta
Let's
wait.
really talk
But
about
that
it.
too. Explain
Hey.
it. Explain
Hey,
it quick for the people.
shout out
Hey,
to
look,
Ram.
no cap. Like if that nigga grow up and get like physically buff or some shit, all he gotta do is stick you in one place and start beating your ass.
Facts, bro.
That's
Bro, all
true.
he gotta do is throw a
Manetta
ball
do
at
that.
him,
On
bro.
hype,
You
he
can't
might
Bro,
grab
you
you by
hit
your neck
you
and
hit a
start sticking
nigga,
his hair in
bro.
your mouth.
You hit a nigga in his face with a sticky thing, and he can't get that bitch off. He can't see.
Why you
Right,
gotta
telling
be
y'all.
nigga?
Bro,
What if he white?
What?
Oh, bro.
You said he gotta hit a nigga. Why he gotta be a nigga? Damn.
Yeah,
Jeez.
fuck
Nah,
it.
why
Hit
can't
those
he be a
crackers,
nigga?
man.
Why can't he be a nigga, man?
Yeah, bro.
We get mad
The black
crackers
people
in
be
this
getting
bitch.
wrecked in the series. That nigga Locks was getting his ass beat.
Okay.
Talking about the cowboy hat ass nigga.
No, not the cowboy ass nigga. It's another nigga that like locks people with his skin or some shit.
Hey,
Really?
what y'all think about the nigga that once he touch you, he can make you do what he wants you to do? I think that nigga's gonna be cold.
Oh yeah,
He a
he's gonna
fucking-
be cold.
that
Wait,
nigga.
who?
The nigga that Deku
Shinzo.
fought in the
Wait, isn't his
yeah.
name Shinzo?
But
I don't
yeah,
know.
it's
Wait,
Shinzo,
no,
but you
no,
don't
I
get
thought-
to.
He
You gotta
gets
answer
cold.
a
He
question.
doesn't touch you.
If
I
you
know
answer
that
a
nigga,
question-
he
You have
just-
to- I thought you have to speak.
Or if you
Oh, yeah,
respond
speak,
to him.
my
If you
fault.
respond to him.
If you speak,
Yeah.
then he got you.
Bro,
That
he
shit
gets
gonna be
no,
overpowered.
he gets
that's
a
vicious, though.
power up too to make that even stronger.
What?
He gets
That nigga
better
is fire,
in the
bro.
future. He gets way better.
That nigga finna be
Manga
cold, bruh.
manga readers know that nigga fire, but
Fire.
manga,
That nigga finna be cold as fuck. Oh my
Congratulations to
god.
Order. He made it. That's all I gotta say. He made it.
Who we talking about? I zoned out.
Shinzo.
talking about Shinzo.
Shinzo,
The weirdo.
Shinzo, he made it.
Enzo.
The guy who
Nigga, if you
The guy with the brainwashing quirk.
That went
That
up
nigga
against Deku.
big.
If that
You said
nigga,
he
no,
mid?
imagine that though. Imagine he gets one of the villains like the niggas that touch you and die. If he gets one of them to speak to him, he got the power, bro. He just touching everybody. Come on,
You
bro.
know, he just walks up. He's like, "Hey, how's it going?" And the villain
Nah, he was
responds. And
stunning
then now
the
the
nigga.
following
Nigga,
day, like,
hey,
"Hey,
how
it's
you-
me.
couldn't
be me. Hey, let's go. Oh, hey, glad you're nice." And then all of a
Like, if
sudden
you
he's stuck.
don't
He's like,
know,
"Oh,
it's a wrap, bro.
But
Yeah,
dude, I just want to say, Deku did come in clutch getting out of it though. I mean, like he broke 2 fingers, but he came in clutch getting out of that hypnotism. Like that was dope.
That wasn't even really him. That was his power, bro. That was going for all.
Yeah, that was that. That was a plot armor.
You're right. His
That
dumb
was a
ass
plot
got
armor.
caught in it right after that though. That was dumb.
It's crazy. Yeah, it is crazy to think about. If that happened to anybody else in the tournament, like Bakugo
Oh,
or
what is that?
Todoroki, they lose. That's
Yeah, we
crazy.
gone.
Bakudo wasn't gonna talk to him now.
That's what I'm saying. No, he would.
He
Come on now.
would trash talk him, bro.
Right.
He wasn't gonna answer.
Now, if it was Todoroki, if it was Todoroki, then Todoroki wouldn't even speak. He'd just be like, and then shoot his ass like with some ice. But Bakugo for sure would be like, "Nah, fuck you," and then all of a sudden Bakugo's stuck.
But would he answer a question?
You don't
He
have
would
to answer
answer.
questions.
He don't
You
have
to
to.
respond to him.
I
If
do-
You just have to
him in any
respond.
way-
If you open up your mouth and your vocal cords work, and that nigga hears you say something, then you under hypnotism.
That's an
I bet.
assumption, though. I don't know, nigga.
Then you
I swear it was a
paralyzed.
question. I swear it was a question or something.
Yes, he has to ask you something.
Yeah, he had to
You
ask a
want
question,
Right.
right?
But he has to ask you a question, but if you respond in any way, then you're brainwashed. You don't have to necessarily answer his question. If you just respond to it, then you're brainwashed.
Somebody look up a panel and then see exactly what the quirk says.
Or this dumbass nigga Deku
Because he
responded.
literally asked Deku. He was like, "Bro, don't you
Yeah,
think that
it says it in
for
the
forfeiting?"
anime.
And then Deku was like, "Bro, you fuck." Like he's like, "Why you?" And then he got brainwashed. Like he didn't really answer the question.
Said no, you. We got brainwashed.
You ugly, no you, brainwashed.
No, he said, "Why?" Like, y'all niggas shit. Y'all niggas, man, fuck y'all niggas though.
No,
But
you.
He said
that
my
nigga's
joke for
quirk is
wildness. I
overpowered,
kind of
bro.
heard about that.
If niggas don't know about it.
Hey, can you imagine if that nigga figured out Deku got All Might's power? Be like, "You got All Might power, don't you?" No, brainwashed.
Give it to me.
He could do that. That's crazy.
I love MHA.
Still, my favorite part of the first season of the series is when All Might took a piece of his hair out and gave it to Deku, and Deku ate it, right? But then, like
Here,
a
eat these
few
pubes.
episodes later, All Might was talking to Deku. He was like, "Do you remember what I told you?" And Deku made All Might's face and say, "Eat this." I started crying. I started dying, bro.
That's true.
I was like, "These niggas is clowns at this studio. I hate them." Hey, when he pulled up to the fucking
The Night Eyes.
what's this? Yeah, Night Eye Studio was like, "I got the perfect thing." He pulled out All My face. I started crying, dog.
Bro, in the manga, that panel killed me.
That
Like,
part killed me. Be that bit a little better in the manga.
it was actually way funnier in the manga. That panel destroyed me. That was so funny.
I mean, that shit about the same.
Here this
It didn't
nigga
really
go
hit
being
the
a damn
same because
contrarian.
he was talking too much.
You not
Like,
gonna
in
talk
the
about
anime,
Danchou
like,
like
manga, it was like
I ain't gonna lie, I'm really just talking shit. I ain't gonna cap to you.
this nigga.
Being a contrarian. Damn.
I ain't gonna cap to you. So
But nah, I want to know about the game of the years, stuff like that going on. And we got a
Right.
problem with that?
All right, 2019 Game Awards.
yes.
All right.
Wait,
I'll
did you say
list.
we're
I
about
want
to
to list off.
discuss?
Yeah, I was gonna list off the
Ooh, let's
categories and list off the games, and then y'all decide which one actually made it. If that's all right.
All right,
All right, go ahead.
So
It's not
for
all right.
for game of the year, it's Control, Death Stranding, Resident Evil 2, Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice, Super Smash Bros, and Outer Worlds.
Smash
Wait,
one.
I thought you said
Smash
you were
one.
gonna read off categories.
Wait, am
Actually,
I
I feel like
That's the for game of the
Smash
year.
might
That's
win.
for game of the year.
Smash one. It's between
Oh.
it's
Smash
between
might win,
Smash
but
and
if
Sekiro.
Smash don't win, then like
But
Sekiro
yeah, it's
probably
with
win.
Smash. Yeah, yeah.
I wouldn't say Smash. I would
I
definitely
think
say Sekiro.
Smash. I
Yeah,
completely
it's
Sekiro,
definitely Smash.
No,
because
Smash
Smash
wasn't.
I done outsold everybody.
It's gonna be
I-
Smash.
I-
If it's not Smash, it's gonna be Sekiro. It's
I
not gonna be
wouldn't
Death
say-
Stranding, I don't think.
Based off everything,
Bro,
Sekiro
but
is
Star
better
Wars,
than
though?
Smash.
Okay,
Star
now you're
Wars, though,
capping.
bro.
It was Smash is fun. It's a great game to play, but Sekiro had a great story, great gameplay, great everything. Great story for Smash.
You're not lying
kinda
about that.
mid.
But
Oh, time out. Keep in mind, you're actually talking about the Smash game that actually brought all the characters back from all of the previous
That's
Smash
Right.
games.
that's
Really,
okay.
everything
That's
Can we talk about
good.
that?
But it's
okay,
You're also-
and
you're
all-
your
you're also
story
talking
is,
about-
nigga?
With
Your
the
We're
story-
story,
talking
You're
about
also
Game
But
of
look,
the Year
but look, Dave,
in the
but
in the
like,
context
look,
of like of impact and like significance is definitely Smash over Sekiro, bro.
Yeah, can we
No,
talk?
Bringing
This,
back
but
can we
all
you
talk about
gotta-
the
you
video
gotta
game?
talk
wait,
about
wait, wait,
everything.
wait, wait.
Can we
wait,
talk
wait,
about the
wait,
video
wait,
game
but look,
representation?
but look.
Can we talk about
Wait,
that?
first of all, Resident
look,
Evil 2.
All the DLCs and shit,
But
bro.
look.
Like, come on now.
Did you play Resident Evil
look.
2?
Hey, but
No,
look,
'cause these niggas is lame and they can't play
Did you
these
play
good
Resident
games.
Evil 2?
How long have people asked for Banjo and Smash? Like, can we
Right.
talk about that?
Bro, that was a
Can we-
DLC.
Can we talk
These
about that though?
old
Can we
niggas,
talk about that?
man.
That's
Can we talk
DLC.
about that?
look,
I think
But look.
Smash is funny, to be honest.
Smash
I mean, can
will
we come
win
to the
because of the
conclusion that nigga
magnitude.
Pikachu is the best character in the game?
No.
That's
Not
not
at all.
What the fuck?
Hey, no lie
Not at
though,
all.
no lie though. You could clap with Pikachu. Like there's people who clap
Yeah,
all the
you
time.
can.
Nah,
He was,
nigga,
he was one of the
it's-
best characters when the game first came
It's
out.
Lucario, Mew, Cloud, and fucking Roy.
Did this nigga
Kirby.
say? Did this nigga say
Kirby.
Mew?
This nigga said Lucario.
Did this nigga say
Yes.
Mew?
Bro, you
Yes.
missing out on
Yes, you heard
Mew.
what the fuck I
the
said,
hero.
pussy nigga.
Mew.
It's alright.
on the hero, bro. You missing out
He
on the
just,
hero,
he
bro.
just gotta
I'm
stick to
missing
his
out on the
anime,
hero.
bro.
I'm dead.
Because the hero literally
I
is the most
know
OP
Niles
character in
ain't
all of
talking.
time.
Hold up.
The hero character is kind of OP.
Nah.
Hold on.
Now,
Hold on.
I'm gonna need you to be quiet,
Miles,
bro.
just
You're
say
talking to
something.
me.
What game?
Wow,
What
say
game were you
something.
talking about, bro? What game were you talking about?
We just said Smash, fool.
I
No.
said
Somebody else had a problem. That's all I was asking.
Smash is not. Smash
Yeah.
is not the game of the year.
Yo, Don.
We was talking
What
about characters in
what
Smash.
game beat out Smash this year?
I just got an elite controller.
So,
This shit's
that's
hard.
it. But
Oh, you like
gameplay, fucking story,
I haven't used it yet.
experience, Sekiro.
Bro, what?
But
Like
legit,
Smash was literally a
fun- oh,
phenomenon.
Smash.
Like, that was like a cultural moment. Like,
bro,
And you-
Smash has nothing but
Yeah, because
fun
all the
time.
old niggas
Are we
on
also
Nintendo
talking about
said,
Sekiro, the same game that a lot of people didn't even finish because it got to the point where it was super difficult?
Well, that's
That means
casuals.
it's trash.
But
that's
can
so
we
trash. That's so
can we
irrelevant.
talk about that?
What's going on?
Can we talk about that though?
This is
Can
really
we
trash.
talk about that
You
though?
can say that about
That
any
nigga
Rocket
Miles
League
was
type
the
game.
best.
That's so irrelevant.
But I understand that.
That
But
nigga
can we
Miles
talk
was
about
with that one.
That's so
Can we put that in
irrelevant.
perspective though?
That's so irrelevant.
Hey,
You
this
are a
nigga came in here.
clown.
Can we talk about how niggas is ass at the game? Bro, that don't got nothing to do with how good the game is.
Niggas been finna wait to practice. I'm sorry, nigga.
Look, so
I'm
the
sorry that
reason
you're bad at
why-
games.
Hold up.
Miles killed him with that one, bro.
That
I
was
mean-
so
I mean-
garbage.
I mean, shit. You could be ass at Smash and still put hours and hours into it.
That,
You could be
do
ass
the same
at
thing as
Sekiro.
Sekiro.
You could do
That is-
no.
Whoa,
Listen.
okay, so
Listen,
that's
the same
the
thing you
thing.
get
So you're
out
trying
of
to
it.
say a game that's more user friendly is better is because it's more user friendly? That doesn't make sense. Sekiro
because the
was
game
the
is
type
hard
of game
doesn't
it
mean it's
is
better.
that. Wait.
It is.
Sekiro is
Let's
the type
really
of game
talk
that
about
is
it.
that caters to the type of fans that it has. That's not a fault. You can't fault a game. It's a Souls game, so it's gonna play like a Souls game. You can't.
But I'm just saying by
The fact that
default.
you just said it's so hard that some people didn't beat actually makes it better based on the core fan base it's for. So that's irrelevant.
Kill him.
That
So
is a
that's
true
make a
point.
game of the
That
year,
is a
though,
point.
if
But
it's catering to
The
one
same
fan
way
base.
you just
So-
said people was asking for Banjo, it's the same thing with people was asking for this type of Souls game. Irrelevant.
No.
So
I
next
got a
topic.
question.
that is a true point.
Wait,
That is a true
Miles,
point.
Miles, I have a request for you.
I understand that is a true point, but because it's such a restricted audience, it doesn't sell as well.
It's
Which
not,
means-
but it's
But
so
sales
well.
does not
Which
make
means-
it
Look,
game of the year.
Look,
But
Which
it's
means
so
in terms
well.
of-
And it got nominated for Game of the
Year
Year.
is about the
Listen.
Game of the
Which means it
that's
doesn't
Sekiro.
sell as well, which means it doesn't reach
not
as a
Sekiro.
wide audience,
Nobody
which means
saw
they
it.
don't have
You
that
can't
many
sell it.
people.
true. That's not true because
Which
Sekiro
means
went
they don't have
viral.
that many more people to click that.
But that's not true.
One at a time.
You're speaking on something that does not apply to Sekiro because Sekiro sold well. So what's your next point?
No. I didn't say it didn't sell well. Let me finish my point.
Look,
That's
I'm
irrelevant.
saying-
We're talking about what
Let me see this.
happened.
Doncho, chill.
I'm saying why Smash is going to be or if it does not win best game of the year, it's going to place in front of Sekiro just because it reaches a wider audience, and those people, that larger group or number, is going to be there to basically pick Smash, aka numbers, votes, to be the game of the year above Sekiro.
Okay,
That's what I'm saying.
But that's
this though.
false
Here's
because
this
the people
though.
who are voting for
Hold
Game of
up,
the Year
hold
aren't
up.
those type of people. So that
Let me
doesn't
speak.
make sense.
Exactly.
How do you know? How do you know these aren't those type
Because
of
of the
people?
past Game of the
Because
Year.
motherfuckers
Past
who
Game of
play
the Year.
niggas who play Smash are much more casuals in games
Thank
than
you.
people who play Sekiro.
Because it's a regular fighting game, so it's not nothing immersive. It's just
Smash
something you
is
can
not a
smoke weed
fighting
and
game.
play.
That's a party game.
It's same. You gotta fight in the game, so it's basically the same shit. But anyway, that's
Right.
not the point.
I mean,
Look,
Smash is going to sell well because it's Smash. Do you get what I'm? Smash is Smash. Yes, it's already a cultural phenomenon. But when you're
it's
just
a
taking
huge
this
cultural
Smash
phenomenon. It's been
game,
around since the '90s. It's like
right?
the
If you're
fifth
gonna
or
take
sixth game
this
in its
game
title,
versus these
and
other
it's a
games,
Nintendo game
no.
on top of that. But look,
I
here is why.
know niggas who play Smash. They're like damn near everybody plays Smash.
Look,
It's-
niggas
but,
playing
don't mean
Smash is just
don't
like
mean you
niggas playing
into the gaming
2K.
community. Niggas who play Sekiro is hardcore gamers, nigga. I'm sorry. You
Right.
don't buy
Nobody
Sekiro
who
randomly.
don't. If a person buys Sekiro, it means that person is literally the type of gamer who is in the forums, the type of gamer who goes to gaming events, who goes to vote for things, who goes. Sekiro
The
would
type
jump
of
up
nigga looking
to
up
game
boss
of the year
mechanics.
Exactly.
because of the quality of the game. It sold very well. The game went viral because of its difficulty. So it's not like people don't know about the game. A lot of people know about Sekiro. A lot of people played it. Even if they didn't finish it, they usually loved it because the gaming mechanics were so top tier and
Oh, so
supreme.
tight.
Also, with that, the
Sticks
environment
so
was
tight.
beautiful.
Why'd you say it?
The environment was beautiful. The game was fully immersive.
The game did
And
so
the storyline
well.
is magnificent.
The game did so well that people in the West asked for an English port, so they gave it an English dub. It was only in Japanese dub.
Exactly.
Also,
Like
that
what?
game had more impact on the media than any other game that came out this year. That
What?
game has been talked about in the media for
I don't know about
fucking
that.
months. It
I don't know
has.
about that.
It
I
has.
know niggas
About
still trying to
it
beat
literally
the game
made
right now.
it literally made the headline of our game too hard. Bro,
Bro,
I don't know.
It
I
has
don't know.
changed.
I don't know
It
about the
has-
game. I don't know about that game being the most
Sekiro-
talked about in
Sekiro
the media
has-
this
That
year,
was a
This-
but
reach,
it
bro.
We
was.
didn't say it was most
Smash
talked about, but
Brother
it was
got
very,
talked-
it was highly talked about.
it in the media
And it was
in
talked about
major
for a
media
while.
for months.
But look, Sekiro was so big that multiple news outlets actually had the game brought to their stations. And they had some of the people just play the game just to see how hard this shit is. That's how viral the game went because the game is literally
one person-
The game is not one. Is also being used a lot to speed running. Like people are like the speed running community is in love with Sekiro. Like
Also, what
Bro.
is that called? That guy, that reporter
Right.
who did cheats to beat the game. That made headlines by itself and started a whole documentary, the whole conversation about it. Sekiro is an amazing game. amazing story, gameplay,
Boss
everything is
It
mechanics
being
in
an amazing
Sekiro.
game is moot, bro. Every game on this list is an amazing game. Like an argument can be made for that. But the argument that we're talking about is it game of the year? I don't think Sekiro's
Is it?
gonna beat
It
out.
is game of
If
the year.
It is,
Hey,
Okay,
if the
so that's
only
what I'm
Sekiro
if
saying.
the
is
only argument you have is that the sales is better than that.
No, no,
That's
no.
what
I
I'm
didn't
saying.
say
Like
that.
you guys,
I didn't say just.
you
I
just
didn't say
Look, do
ignored
y'all
just
want
sales.
to
everything
do
that
I
they
didn't
this?
say
just
just
listed.
sales. I didn't
You
just
just
say
Y'all want to
just
just
sales.
revisit this?
you just
I didn't say.
ignored
What? So
everything
wait,
they just listed and said, "Oh yeah, okay, you said it's a good game. We're talking about being game of the year." You just ignored all the stuff we just
No,
talked
no.
about.
all right,
I
wait,
didn't. I didn't.
Miles.
I
we
didn't.
literally
I'm
I
just
have
saying.
covered
a
every
Miles
avenue.
here. I have a question for you. What makes Smash Brothers better than Sekiro?
I said. I said.
No,
I
answer the
said this.
question. What makes it better?
I'm just repeating what I said. I'm just repeating what I said. The game representation in that game is flawless. Like that game has more game representation than I
What do
believe
you mean
any
by
other
game
game
That's
that
a
can.
And look,
As
What
in,
do you
as
mean
in
by
it
you're
that?
show.
What do
talking
you
about a
mean?
As
Smash
in it
game.
show. That
y'all
means
talked about Sekiro's community as if it's the only gaming community that's like be like
No.
active and shit. Like
Hey, hey,
Nobody
hey,
said
Mo!
Smash
I
has
that.
didn't
like
ask that
We
Smash
question.
didn't
has
say
an
That's not the
that.
question
entire
I asked.
That's
competitive
not what we
Hero,
said.
that's not the question I
I'm
asked. Answer the question I
Smash
asked.
has like an entire competitive scene. So like, why are we discrediting
Hero,
Smash?
answer the
Like niggas
question
ain't
I
gonna be
asked.
out there for Smash.
Hero, answer the question I asked. What makes it better than Sekiro?
What makes Sekiro better than Smash?
No, what makes Smash better than Sekiro? What makes
When
Smash better than
you have to
Sekiro?
answer a question with another
Oh
question,
my
that means you have no
god.
answer. Next topic, please.
All right,
Let's,
action
Hey
game.
yo, real
So
quick though,
next,
because I gotta go back to
let's
work.
revisit this
Look,
when
real quick, because I
when
have
the
to go back
awards
to work.
drop. Let's revisit this. Let's see if Sekiro wins.
Listen.
and I will
I want to say,
admit defeat. I will admit defeat if Game
I
Awards
want to
come around and
say,
Sekiro
look,
beats out Smash.
But the thing
I
is,
can
though, you
honestly.
have to admit defeat if it beats it. That doesn't
y'all
make
niggas
sense.
shut up so a nigga can
let
say
let
his
let
piece.
let let let's Shaun do his closing statements.
So look, I'm gonna just full on do my closing because I'm not coming back. But look, I just want to say
Fuck that
it's
nigga
not gonna make
closing.
game of the year. It's not gonna make game of the year, but Death Stranding should make the #1 pothead game of the year because if you play that motherfucker, there's
That
there's
shit
so
lit.
much of what the fuck is going on that after
I heard
playing like
that.
15 minutes, you just like, what the fuck am I doing?
I
Like
want to play that game
that
so bad.
game, it's fully immersive. It's full of I don't know what the hell is happening. And every single corner is just like, oh, some brand new shit happened. Plus, you have a baby, bro. You get to take care of the baby, and the baby talks to you through
Oh
your
my
controller
god!
and freaks you out.
Just shut
So
up.
What
look,
is this?
moving
Sims,
on, moving
nigga?
on to my closing.
Yeah,
Moving on to my closing.
but no,
I want to say I love everybody. Go watch some 90s anime.
don't
If you
kick
haven't
this nigga
watched
out
Gundam
already.
Unicorn, go watch Gundam Unicorn.
Go watch Gonna Be
A nigga is
Danchou.
going back to reading manga, so I'm going to be reading Hunter x Hunter and also reading JJK. And then also, it was one other manga that I'm going to start reading. Oh, One Piece. So with all
Facts.
that,
Respect.
wish y'all a do. Superior family, I love all y'all niggas. Y'all already know. Fuck y'all niggas. And for the fans, I love y'all. Everyone have a good night.
I hope you have the worst day for at work. Bye.
Oh God,
Fuck
get out of
you,
here,
nah,
nigga.
y'all ready for the next category?
Yeah.
Sorry ass nigga.
All right, action game, Apex Legends, Astral
What?
Chain, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Devil May Cry 5, Gears 5, and Metro Exodus.
In Modern Warfare,
If DMC5 don't win that,
DMC 5 got it.
I
if
heard.
Modern
I
Warfare
heard.
win that shit,
win
bro,
that,
niggas is on ass.
I heard Gears. I heard the Gears game was solid, but I don't know. It kind of
Yeah, I don't.
nobody else
the
really
Gears
talked
game,
about it.
I heard it was solid, but it wasn't like all that.
But Devil May
yeah,
Cry
it
5
wasn't
was
bad, but it
so
wasn't
great.
great.
Same thing with
I
Call
had
of Duty. Everybody's saying that it's a good game, but the way people play is like
Shit,
not
their game,
cool.
their game is fucking terrible.
Yeah, like if people play better, the game be better. So they have to fix
Yeah,
that.
but
I
Devil May
mean,
Cry got
how are
it.
they gonna fix that though? I don't understand.
I don't
I
like. I
don't
mean,
understand that neither.
you can fix that by doing a map over.
Yeah, they gotta fix that one map. What is that map on the
They could do a
buses?
map overhaul, bro. It maybe give them until January, but they could do a map overhaul, bro.
Wait, what was that? A map overhaul? What?
Like
Call of
they
Duty.
need to change these maps. Like
Oh yeah, some of the
literally,
maps are fuck. I like some of the maps. But some of the maps
Did you see the interview? Did you see the interview they had?
No.
No.
So like, okay, so basically in this interview, they were doing like questions and being like answered like in live streams and stuff like that. So they're being recorded or whatever. So dude they were saying that they made the game for more so new players, creating literally they said they created spaces for players to be able to hide and
For the
things like that
casuals.
for casuals. And someone asked in the live thing and said, okay, so what about the veterans and the advanced players who don't cater to that, and it's causing an issue for people with camping. And they literally sat there in silence and looked at each other and admitted that they had no answer for that. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, y'all have to do like they have to do something, bro. Like it can't stay like this. Like
y'all really thought like the casuals aren't even gonna voice their opinion because they're
Right.
casuals.
Right.
So I never got that like whole casual. Like every game does that for some reason. Like Destiny did it. Like every single game, it caters to the casual eventually. Like
because the casuals will be that's where you get the like most sales from. They will just buy the game and then play it for a little bit and put it down. Our hardcore game will play it forever, but the casuals that's when we get the first sales. That $10 is gonna come from them. That's how it works. So they cater for the casuals more.
That game fucking lame. That's all I know.
That game is not really lame. It's actually
it's
kind
not
of fun.
game. It's a good game. It's a solid game, but
it's not a lame game.
I've been saying it for you. But my bad. What you saying?
I said I don't think it's a lame game. I just think it could be better.
I've been saying
Right,
for you.
game. I don't think it's a bad game, though. That's for sure.
The game's not bad. It's the players. The players run with the game experience, and that's where it goes.
I just feel like if you camp in one spot for too long, the game should reveal your position on the map.
Yeah, something like that. Something like that.
That's what I think should happen.
Like something that will overhaul what the hell is going on.
What did you say here?
I said if niggas is staying in one spot on the map for too long, it should reveal their position on the map.
Cause that's how Intel be passed. So
they
will legit see that he's there.
Niggas would stop camping immediately. It would at least force niggas to move around a bit.
You think so? Even with that strong as the claymores are, you think it'll keep a nigga from camping?
Yes, it will. Because the whole map knows exactly where you are. Niggas
I can just toss a grenade there. It'd be easy.
Right.
Niggas could toss those back though.
Semtex grenade. I use Semtex.
No, I think about it like this. Think about it like this. We all in a squad, right? I get killed by somebody camping in the house. I'm like, guys, he's in this house camping. Y'all niggas are still gonna get murked off, even if y'all know he there.
That's when we all throw grenades in there.
Killing everybody, bro. So one of us is
nigga. By the time you figure out his position on the map, he got his kill streaks lined up, getting kill streaks off kill streaks. He got a veto plan.
Happens.
Bro, you not doing nothing.
Y'all be playing the game. Y'all be winning, and then like Veto Jet inbound. Veto Jet. Who the hell on the other team got a jet?
Got a fucking Veto Jet. Like where the fuck do you get shit like that from?
Bro, we're murking the other team like badly, and someone on their team got a jet. Like how?
Because that one person's been camping for like 15 minutes, getting racking up kills. For the same person who keep going back there over and over again.
So dumb. Niggas be laying prone in open ass hallways, just camping. Just like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Like, bro, get a fucking live. I was in game chat talking to somebody.
DMC5, we can agree on that?
Yeah, but
I
DMC5.
don't know. Bro, I'm not a game player. I play COD because y'all niggas told me to get
DMC5 was on Game Pass. I have it.
You ever play it?
Nope.
I didn't play DMC5.
Okay.
Destiny 2.
I'm saying Destiny. DMC5 was a great action game. Action Adventure is Borderlands 3, Control, Death Stranding, Resident Evil 2, Link's Awakening, Sekiro, Shadow Die Twice.
I heard Borderlands 3 fell off because there was no end game at all.
Yeah, it kind of did.
I heard Borderlands fell off because the basically the loot at the end of the game, you're literally just getting the same shit, and you're not really. It's basically you're getting shit that you don't need, basically.
Borderlands 2 was so amazing because when I played it, I had all the DLC to play, and I had all this extra stuff. But with this game now, how it is there's nothing to do after you just kill the two twins.
I opened up Devil May Cry 5.
If you play it, it's fun. But for action adventure, I'll say Sekiro. No, Resident Evil 2 was actually pretty lit for action adventure.
Yeah, those are both pretty good games.
Who would you say, Resident Evil 2 or Sekiro?
Sekiro.
I'll probably give it a Sekiro just because of all the hype, and it's a good game.
So you get that one to Sekiro, but you ain't gonna give them
Not game of the year.
Don't.
Not game of the year. Not game of the year. Not game of the year.
Alright,
He's
Not
a
game of the
fucking
year.
capper. That's why.
Bro,
Not game of the year.
you know
I
how
think I
many
played these.
sections of that game of the year thing there are, bro?
I'm the only to go win this community.
That nigga blowing
And like
his
I said,
childhood memories of
like I said,
Smash right
I
now.
will be the first person to tweet. I will be the first person to retweet. Tweet game of the year, Sekiro.
Hey,
Yeah.
do the fighting game one.
I'm looking for it now. Esports one. Esports.
Tekken 7.
Fighting game of the year. So fighting game of the year is Dead or Alive 6.
That's right.
Jump
This
Force.
nigga Deus is tweeting right
Mortal
now.
The
Kombat
fact
11.
that Jump Force is even in there, that's crazy.
Yeah, Jump Force in there. that's funny
Samurai
as hell.
Showdown. Smash.
Jump Force was
Brothers.
enjoyable.
Hold up, can you let him tell the whole list,
crazy.
my nigga? Damn.
Yeah, y'all horrible niggas. So it's Dead or Alive
Go ahead.
6. Jump Force. Mortal Kombat 11. Samurai Showdown. And Smash Brother Ultimate.
Why is Jump Force in the list but not Soul Calibur? When did Soul Calibur come out?
That's what I'm saying.
Soul
That's
Calibur
not
is
what
though.
we
It's Soul
don't
Calibur is heat.
Bro,
No, okay, hold on.
Okay.
Soul Calibur had a whole of character creation, a whole movement. The game was fluidly played. Let me stop. I'm gonna stand. I'm gonna walk away, bro.
Well,
Yeah, so
when
there's-
did
but-
when
you're
did
not-
each
you're
one of
not
those
tripping.
games?
But
Bro,
Danchou,
That shit kind of went viral on Twitter.
Danchou, that's what I be
when I was
talking
in
about for
college
like.
this year, when I was in college this year, every time we went to like when I got out of class, all it was there's a whole ass spot where niggas had Xbox hooked up, multiple Xboxes and PS4s hooked up, and niggas would just hop on and play Soul Calibur 6. You gotta be kidding me right now.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how does Soul Calibur 6 not on there? Like, I'm actually like mind blown.
That's
That
what
is
I
not on
Danchou,
So
Danchou, that's what I be talking about. It just be what's the wave and how many people are actually in, like how many people are actually viral doing this shit. That's what I need
so,
numbers, bro.
surprisingly,
to be
It's
real,
still
But,
Ghost Calibur
but
is still
that's
cold.
incorrect because Soul Calibur has been viral. It's still. I mean, I don't understand. Like, it's even in
All right.
competition.
Yeah, Soul
I
Calibur
think.
did
I think.
so
I think.
Like I
Jump
understand
got
Mortal
paid to be in
Kombat.
there.
can I ask you?
I
They
understand
paid
Mortal
the Jump Force to
Kombat
be in
and
there,
Dead or
bro.
Alive. That's why it doesn't make sense that Soul Calibur's not in there because Mortal Kombat and Dead or Alive are.
Exactly.
Can I say? Soul Calibur is a great game. Everyone who played it knows about it, but not a lot of people outside of that group knows about it really. It didn't make really as big an impact as Mortal Kombat, Smash Brothers, Dead or Alive, any of those. They didn't really make a big impact. How to
But
I
Soul
don't
Calibur
know
was
why,
trending.
but for
It
some
went
reason,
viral.
Soul
it's
Calibur.
an amazing
I was
game,
like,
but it did
Soul
not make an impact.
Calibur went viral. That confused.
It didn't make an impact. Like everyone was talking about Mortal Kombat 11. Everyone, you can not go like turn on the TV or anything
That's
like
fat.
that.
I mean,
or-
nigga, it's Mortal Kombat.
yeah,
Like,
but that's
what I'm
Soul
saying.
Calibur did
That's
not
the
just make.
same thing, like, that's
did
how
not
Dead or
hit
Alive
hard.
is too. I don't know why Soul Calibur isn't like that when it's the better of the three in my opinion.
Exactly. In my opinion, I love Soul
I've been
Calibur
saying
more
that
than
for the
that.
longest time now. That Soul Calibur is.
It's been Soul Calibur, Street Fighter, and Mortal Kombat for me.
Nigga, I
That's
still
my
play
personal.
Soul
I feel like
Calibur
Mortal
2 to this
Kombat
day.
got
Time out, bro. You said Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Soul Calibur. Are we forgetting Tekken for real?
Tekken
ain't come out
this year, B.
I know, I'm just saying, like,
It did-
Wait,
Mortal
this is
Kombat.
game- it's-
I
it's-
think Mortal
it's-
Kombat got the
fighting.
dub though.
Street Fighter had a
like,
game come out.
It came
bro,
out.
like,
7 came
Street
out, and that was like
Fighter
last
games-
year.
Street Fighter games for me are more nostalgic. Like I don't sit there and be like play Street Fighter games because it's like, yo, this is the greatest fighting game. I don't look at it
That
like
shit
that.
weird.
Honestly.
But
But
I show
which game
respect
do you-
to it because the creator of Tekken is best friends with the creator of Street Fighter, so I show both respect.
All right, but what game you got? Dead or Alive, Jump Force, Mortal Kombat, Samurai
Smash
Showdown, or
Bros.
Smash
What you
Bros.
talking about?
Mortal Kombat.
I'm gonna say Mortal Kombat.
I played Smash Bros. I said a fighting game up there, Smash Bros.
Bro, Soul
Smash
Calibur
Bros.
was so fire that Soul Calibur 2 had a different caveat from other games on every different system. PS2 had from Tekken. On Nintendo they had fucking Link. I forgot what they had on PS4. But
And then when they did Yoda, Darth Vader.
Yeah, they would have somebody
Oh.
else for
Soul
360.
They did The
Calibur is
Witcher.
fucking
They
game,
did
bro.
Geralt, B. They did Geralt.
From The Witcher this time?
Yeah.
Yeah, like bro.
What happened?
They did Geralt on Soul Calibur.
is the game.
Yeah, bro. They put him in the game.
Oh my goodness. All right. So for multiplayer game, it's Apex Legends, Borderlands 3, Call of Water, Modern Warfare, Tetris 99, and Tom Clancy: The Division 2.
Shit, Tetris 99. The fuck you talking about?
Okay.
You already know.
Niggas did play
Tetris
that shit a
99 was
lot
heat.
though. Yeah, niggas that play that shit.
That's a heat.
Bro, niggas be on Tetris like all the time.
Yeah.
Tetris is legit heat. If you haven't played that, you gotta play it.
Like there's legit niggas on stream who play Tetris. I didn't know that thing was. I didn't know it was a thing till last year when somebody beat the record apparently by accident.
Bro, Tetris.
How the fuck do you accidentally beat a record like
he was basically playing Tetris on stream, and he beat the world record when he wasn't trying. He was just like playing on stream.
No, but I would say Tetris 99. Me personally.
But no, I'm fucking around, bro. Best multiplayer game, I'm gonna say maybe Apex.
Apex Legends.
See, Apex was a game that I really wanted to invest a whole lot of hours in, but my niggas just weren't fucking with the game, bro.
That game, bro. No,
like I really wanted to.
My friends played
it. It's Call of Duty and Fortnite, basically.
It is Titanfall 2. If you haven't played Titanfall 2, that's what it is.
Apex is not Titanfall 2.
Titanfall 2, the creators made it.
Okay, but it's not Titanfall 2.
It's not Titanfall 2 though.
They got the mechanics of Titanfall 2. Is that for the giant mechs?
Like playing Fortnite and then going to Apex, that was literally like that was my envisionment of like if I could change Fortnite to not be as kid friendly, I guess, and be more, more user friendly to battle royale mechanics. I was so into that shit. And then niggas just didn't play, and I was just like, damn, I gotta stop playing this shit.
This is about the next game category about to fight. All right, ongoing game, Apex Legends, Destiny 2, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, Tom Clancy, Rainbow Six Siege.
Destiny 2. Destiny 2.
Rainbow Six Siege.
Yo, want to talk about a community? Yo, want to talk about a community?
No.
Come on, Rainbow.
Hold up. Y'all niggas so hyped to say Destiny 2. Y'all niggas forgetting Final Fantasy 14.
I knew
that's why Siege is right there, bro. Siege is one of the best communities in gaming.
Final Fantasy 14 cross-platform and probably has one of the biggest subscriber-based games.
D2, Bungie officially away, bro. It ain't independent now. It's finna be a wrap. Stop it.
Hey, Final Fantasy 14 got more players than Destiny as subscribers. Shut up. I'm not trying to hear it.
All right, but I hear what y'all saying. I hear it, but Rainbow Six Siege is so fire.
I'm gonna go with Siege.
Dude, this nigga still fishing for camos. My nigga still fishing for camos.
One day, yo, Rainbow Six Siege was one of the best oncoming games out right now.
You right. It was.
Rainbow Six Siege is the best right now. That game is always getting better every step of the way.
Bro, Final Fantasy 14 win this shit, I'm finna get on all y'all head.
No, bro. Last time I heard people talking about Rainbow was it a year and a half ago, 2 years ago when niggas like Syndicate were fishing for knife camos. After that, I think after Black Ops 4 dropped, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4 dropped, I was like, niggas stopped playing that game. Or niggas stopped posting that game on YouTube.
You are so wrong, bro. This is crazy. Do you know how much money Rainbow Six Siege makes in esports? Are you crazy?
Hey, bro, that's just from what I've seen. That's just from what I've seen.
Where are you getting your information, bro? Siege is one of the biggest games.
That's what I'm saying. Siege is one of the biggest ongoing multiplayer right now, dog. You need to stop talking about your bubble and speak about the facts, because I don't even play Siege.
That's just what I've seen on YouTube. That's just what I've seen. I'm just letting you know.
Why you laughing so much?
I'm just letting you know.
Oh
my God. You know.
All right. But
all I gotta say is, nigga, you been gone and you've been cash for a while. I'm gonna have to take some credit.
Let's talk about best RPG, because I got an issue with this list right now.
Yeah, I'm actually mad about this. I'm about to say it. So
Fire Emblem not
best RPG.
Right.
Disco Elysium, Final Fantasy 14. That's 14. Kingdom Hearts 3, garbage. Monster Hunter World.
I will reach across the screen and slap the shit out you. Watch your motherfucking mouth. Don't play that game with me. Don't even play that game with me, Dave. They don't even play that game with me right now. Don't play. I will put this Pokemon down on you, Dave. Let me put this Pokemon down.
Like Kingdom Hearts 3. I
Bro,
wanted to
what the
love it.
fuck is
I
Fire
wanted to
Emblem?
love
Go
it.
get that.
But no Fire Emblem. I'm actually pretty mad about that. No
That
Fire
shit
Emblem.
makes no sense to me at all.
Yeah, it was early in the year too. I don't know.
Well, Fire Emblem came out in July 28th.
Yeah.
I'll be completely honest with you. I think Fire Emblem is a cult classic. I think it got shafted not being put there, but I think that solidifies it as a cult classic because I don't think Fire Emblem was talked about bigly outside the Switch community. I
Well,
don't.
here's the
But
thing.
I think, and I'm not a part of the Switch. I'm just now getting a part of this community, and like I knew about Fire Emblem, but that's just because I'm an RPG, JRPG fan. So like, I pay attention to them, but like, I think I understand the game is extremely well, and I watched most of the game's walkthrough because I couldn't play because I didn't have a Switch just to see the mechanics of the game, and it's fun. Like it's fun. It's different. It has a nice auto system if you don't want to have to do like those lectures and shit like that. It seems pretty smooth, but like I think as a whole, I have to genuinely say that even as a JRPG fan, I didn't see Fire Emblem making moves like I seen some of the other RPGs on that list. You get what I'm saying? I didn't see it. I don't know, like that's me saying like I didn't even see people who are like because I think Fire Emblem is one of those games where the fans are real fans and even the people who know about it who can play it, they're not the people who are like how can I explain this? Oh, like Pokemon, like how there's going to be the super toxic Pokemon. I don't think Fire Emblem has that fan base. I don't think Fire Emblem has that. People don't understand what they're getting when they're getting that game from the company they're with. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I understand. I
I'm gonna
understand.
say this. I would have agreed with you if Three Houses had not dropped. If we were just talking about Fire Emblem in general, I would have agreed that it was a cult classic, heavily loved within its fan base, but not well known outside of its fan base. Fire Emblem Three Houses sold over 2.29 million copies worldwide, and it's one of the best-selling Fire Emblem games. And this game in particular introduced the franchise to so many newcomers. I've seen so much fan art and so much love and so much appreciation for the game online and like just browsing through forums or and communities. Like I feel like this was the game that really made Fire Emblem like gave it some kind of semblance of like mainstream attention.
Right,
So, like,
but I think Hero, I think you're right. I think everything you just said was entirely correct. But I think what the disconnect is it's just now getting its mainstream hit. So it didn't, but it wasn't quite enough. Do you get what I'm saying? Like compared to some of the other games on the list, unfortunately, I'm not saying I agree the way that it's not on there. I think it should have been on there. But what I'm saying is, I think that because of the fact that it didn't quite hit that where like how can I say? For example, because I think also the Switch itself is in a position to where it has a lot of good games, but not a lot of games in general. Does that make sense? So when you are getting people who do have a Switch, and remember, the Switch games are getting better as Switch games come out, which means people are buying Switches as Switch games come out. You get what I'm saying? So like Fire Emblem was definitely a game that added to that. Oh, well, maybe if I do like JRPG, maybe I should get a Switch to get this. You feel what I'm saying? It did sort of add to that, but it didn't have that smack of niggas was like, yo, this Fire Emblem shit, maybe I should cop this Switch. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like it didn't have that like, and I think because it's a Switch game, that is why the bias is there, where it's like you get what I'm saying? With something like Smash Bros is in this category because one, it's Smash. Two, because what it did do. Niggas was like, oh, finally Smash is out. Let me go buy this goddamn Switch. You get what I'm saying? Like shit like that.
I mean, I see what you're saying. I'm not saying you're wrong.
It get shafted though. I agree with it being shafted.
Right. It got completely shafted. I'm actually really annoyed that it's not on here. Yeah, man, it's crazy.
I think if I had to choose the game for the list, I've played hours Monster Hunter World. It's really good, but
Monster Hunter World should win that. Period. Point blank. No other game should win it.
But low key,
Those are the only two that I'm like, I love KH3 because dude, oh my, I'm not gonna say any spoilers, but
I don't spoil nothing because I ain't played yet, really.
I think KH3 to me is one of the KH3. Well, before I start this, I'm biased towards KH3 because the Kingdom Hearts series is well, I'm not gonna say out of all the, I rarely ever play single player games, but with Kingdom Hearts, it's so, I think it hits that perfect beat between kid friendly and just a typical middle-aged gamer type of age group, and then makes a story that's not like, oh, I'm just trying to get through this, but it's like, oh shit, I really want to see how everything connects together. And I love that with like movies and with Kingdom Hearts, it does all that at once.
Doing that?
I'm so bad because I wanted to love Kingdom Hearts 3. I wanted to love it.
And that sucks for you, nigga. Shut the fuck up.
But the gameplay was amazing.
God,
the gameplay was amazing because all I had to put was X, and triangle, and as the fight was over.
See, I can't.
The story was so convoluted, and just like get it out there, it was not that great.
What didn't you like about the story?
They were like trying to remind everyone, even the characters, what the story was, instead of just like playing a game.
I think it's because it was more of a...
The first like hour and 45 minutes, you play 5 minutes of the game, and the rest of it is like straight up cutscenes.
Yeah, because that's what it is though, and it's how did you not like the fully wrapped up?
The fuck you got 5 minutes? Never mind. Keep going,
bro. That's literally it's like Kingdom Hearts 2.0. It's like Kingdom Hearts 2.8. Do you play the game? Do you play the game? I am dead ass. I have count. All right, but you dead ass count it, and it's like you play the game. Then it says Kingdom Hearts 2.8. Then it says Kingdom Hearts 3. Before you play the game, it's like
you mean because it does
45 minutes of straight cutscenes.
Because that's like the little refresher, the prelude to what you're about to jump into.
It's like nothing but cutscenes, and then a little bit of gameplay. Then it's like a 30-minute cutscene.
Because
a little bit of gameplay. It's like 30 minutes of cutscene.
I think you're not taking it for what it is. This is a game that fans have anticipated for years.
Bro,
so of course we're gonna. So of course we want to be lured in by all this context and you know what I'm saying, instead of jumping right into the gameplay. You know what I mean? That was their appreciation for us still being fans and waiting on this story that we've been waiting on. You know what I mean?
Bro, everyone forgot the story, even Sora.
Forgot the story.
Sora forgets the story. Every mission, every new war he goes to, he forgets what he's doing.
Dog, Dave.
What are you?
That's literally what he says. He literally says that. They go every world. They go there like, yo, what are we doing here? I don't know.
You're lying. Dave, you're lying.
That's literally what he says.
Dave, you're lying.
And Hercules.
Dave, you're Hercules the first
in the Hercules one, he says, and I quote, "Why are we here?
Bring it back.
Why are we here? I don't know."
When did he say? Why are we? When did they say?
The first 5 minutes of them talking about Hercules legit looks at him and be like, "Why are you here?"
Why are you lying?
Hercules looks at this man and says, "Why are you here?" And Sora says, "I don't know."
Because remember at the beginning, do you remember what he's doing at the beginning of
Hold on.
Ansem told him what to do.
He said, "I don't know."
Ansem tells him what to do before. You got to find a power awakening. He gets the Hercules throw and be like, "Why are we here again?" I don't know. And then walks out.
Wait, hold on. When in Kingdom Hearts 3 did he see Ansem in the beginning? Tell me that right now.
What?
You said he talked to Ansem, then went to the Hercules world in Kingdom Hearts 3?
Ansem the Wise. No, what's Merlin? No, it's Merlin, right? No, it's not Merlin.
When did he talk to Ansem the Wise? Now you don't even know the characters nigga. You don't even know the characters. What are you talking about? When you talk about Ansem the Wise, how you talk to Ansem the Wise when Ansem the Wise in the realm of darkness, Day?
Not Ansem Wise. Fuck, his name is.
Oh God.
That's
Dave,
what
who
I'm
is he?
saying.
So Dave, this is what I mean, though, bro. You can't sit here and say this type of stuff.
But
You don't know
he literally.
wait, you don't. But listen to what I'm saying.
No,
Don.
Listen what I'm saying.
Listen to me for a second, please.
Did he not say? Did he not send him to go find a power awakening, and then 5 minutes later he forgets what he's doing?
No, he didn't. Not 5 minutes later.
You are.
No, he waited. He waited for Mickey to come. Okay, but before we even, I'm not gonna get the details on you, but you're saying that him saying to Hercules, "Why are we here?" Are you taking? That's like saying Luffy, when somebody says to Luffy, why did you come to our island? I really can't remember. And then Zoro goes, "You idiot!" Da, 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 da. He's like, "Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah." So we saying
That's
that
not
Luffy.
that's definitely not what happened.
So we,
definitely not how it
so
happened.
you gonna lie on Sora? So you gonna lie and you gonna act like Sora isn't the goofy character? You really gonna sit here and act like that? You gonna do that,
He's
bro?
not a dumbass. He's not a walking dumbass.
Nobody says Sora's dumb, bro. Nobody says Sora's dumb, but he's goofy. Nobody's calling him dumb. He literally sits there and he goes, "Oh yeah, why are we here again?" And then Donald's like, "Sora," and he's like, "Oh," da, da, da. And then he literally just goes, "Oh," and then says what happened. So I'm trying to figure out.
That is definitely not how it happened. That is definitely not how it happened.
And then you're talking about Sora going to Frozen and saying he don't know why he there. When did he say that in Frozen? Because Frozen, you well into the game. So when the hell did he say that? When in the world did he say that in Frozen?
I will pull up. You know what? I don't care. We can talk about this later. This is the long because I have gripes about a lot of people. Hardcore fans of this game have gripes about this game. It's not a good game.
Sora forgot.
No,
you're saying Sora forgot why
we're
he's
gonna
coming
talk
here.
about this later.
How can you say no? You can't say that Sora forgot why he's coming there when the whole freaking game, well, most of the game, they're saying to him, "Stop trying to hurry up and go save Aqua. We want you to go get the Power Awakening first." And he's like, "Well, no, I want to go save Aqua right now because we need to go save Aqua because if we leave her in there, she's screwed." And what was happening? She was screwed because they left her in there. So I'm trying to figure out what you're talking. He knows what he's doing. He's not a dumbass. You're right. He knows the proper things to be doing. So I think you're picking and choosing what you want to use for Sora's character.
What?
I think you're picking and I think you're picking and choosing what you want to use for his character. You're picking and choosing. That doesn't make sense to me. You saying that Sora forgetting he has to get the Power Awakening, he never forgot he need to get it. The nigga was being impatient and was saying, "I don't feel like going to go get it. I want to go do what I need to go do right now." That's what he was saying that the whole time. The whole time they were telling him be patient. I don't know where you're getting patience and forgetting something from. You're missing shit up.
No, I'm not, bro.
You're taking gag moments and you're making it seem like
gag moments. It's literally
game.
The first 10 minutes of the game.
It's a gag, bro. You do realize
you gotta find the Power of the Awakening, and he literally walks off and be like, "Why are we here again?"
Even know. You don't even know that Sora had no memories prior to everything to KH3 and had to learn shit. So that lets me know you don't have no reason.
They say it in the first 30 minutes. He lost his memories. And they all establish it. They all talk about it. They all look this man in the face. You lost memories. Okay, go find the Power Ranking. Okay, and it goes off 5 seconds later. What am I doing again? And
nigga, bro, you're like I just said. You're taking. Oh my god, this nigga is taking. Talking to Hercules as a gag. It is making it seem like the whole
not a gag. That's part of the story.
Yes, it was. This nigga
that's not no random ass fucking moment. That's literally a part of the story. You're
hurt because you didn't like the game. Stop being the dumbass.
I'm not the one that. I'm not the only one. That's the thing.
Stop being a dumbass.
I'm not the only one. Hardcore fans of the game hated that game.
You're taking a gag.
They are literally saying that game was rushed.
I'm worried about you.
Easy to play, bro. What other gameplay do you have press X and triangle?
Mentally, I'm worried about you.
You literally play. You literally press X, and then some dumbass animation. Okay, Don. He got everything right.
You just said all you gotta do is press X in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Don.
Did you just say all you gotta do is press X?
Danchou. Let me ask you a question. He figures everything, right? He got all his powers and everything. How the fuck can he do amusement park rides powers at any time? He forgets everything he can do. He forgot all his powers. He forgot all his powers.
But speak clearly. Say it again.
He forgot all his powers, but somehow, someway, he still knows how to do powers. As in the music park, the fucking merry-go-round, the roller coaster one, he somehow just knows how to do those.
He
forgot all those things, but just have that.
Right? Whoa. You realize those
Nah, son. That
you really whoa. Don't say nah, son. I'm asking a question. You realize those are not his powers, right?
So what are they?
They're his Donald and Goofy's, nigga.
How did he know how to do it?
Nigga, it's a team.
How did he know how to do it? What the fuck you just gonna know how to do shit? I'm just going, I just know how to do shit.
Okay, so hold on.
Bro,
so you're
get the fuck
saying,
out of here,
listen. So you're saying in every other Kingdom Hearts game, when this nigga Sora knew how to use reaction commands and magic, as soon as the game started, he should not have been able to.
Bro.
That's what answer the question.
Not if he forgets everything he knows.
It's the same thing.
Not if he forgets. Not if he literally has. If he has amnesia, you cannot do what to do stuff.
Day, answer the question. It's the same thing. Answer the question. Answer the question.
Is he has
Kingdom Hearts 2, when he woke up,
amnesia.
No powers. Answer the question.
Did he have amnesia? Did he forget everything he knows?
Oh, brother.
No, he didn't. No, he did not.
In Kingdom Hearts 2,
he did not have amnesia. He did not have amnesia.
In Kingdom Hearts 2.
He didn't have any of his memories, and then
he didn't have memories the last 2 years when he was in stasis.
Yes, and then Namine gave him his memories back.
Bro,
so he had no memories then? This nigga, bro.
This nigga that had memories. He had, bro. You just anyway. This nigga's clown. That game was not great.
Nigga, the game was great, bro. You saying the game is not great, and
everyone else saying it's bad.
No, it's not. No, bro. Day. You're honing in. Okay, so the game is bad, but game of the year for RPG. It's the game of the year for score. I'm trying to figure out, what are you talking about, bro? You're talking about you and a few other people who are loud saying they don't like the game versus everyone else still loving and playing the game and it being the best-selling Kingdom Hearts game ever. I'm confused.
Yeah, I honestly think if whoever has the list of the games, I did say that Cage, I'm gonna say, but I kind of predicted that Cage 3 would be like nominated for like most anticipated game for this year. If it did get nominated, I don't know though.
And niggas said the same thing about Cage 2. They called that fucking game bad when it first came out.
No, they did not. No one said Kingdom Hearts 2 was bad when it first came out.
Yes, bro. The community was dogging Cage 2 while everybody else loved it. Yes, they was, bro. Please, oh my God, they don't. Yes, they was, dog. Yes, they was. And the whole KH community was just real.
That was 87% on Metacritic. 87% on Metacritic.
Nigga, that's now. Nigga, and I'm talking about, oh my God. I'm talking about back in 2005. Nigga, are you serious right now?
The user ratings are 9.0.
Are you serious right now, bro? The community dogged the fuck out of KH2 while everybody else loved it. The people within the community who was picky dogged KH2. You talk about a user score that has changed over
March 30th, 2006. Best game ever.
That still changed. That's not when it
2006, 10 out of 10. This game for my birthday.
Things still changed.
10 out of 10, 2006, 2006, 2006, 2007, 2006. All 10 out of 10.
They'll still change. That's what I'm saying. They're going to get better over time, you dummy. Are you not
all from 2006? These are all from 2006. They can't change it from 2006.
Kingdom Hearts 2 was literally looked at as a game in the community at first. It was seen too easy compared to KH1, even when played on Proud mode, even played on Critical mode. It was consistently dogged by hardcore fan bases people when it first came out. And now, all of a sudden, the same people who was talking the shit out of it love it, claiming they love it more than KH3. It changed, bro. You can't.
14, 2008. I could not get into this game. Kingdom 2 was wildly fun, but Kingdom Hearts 2 on it was hard for adults.
Listen, the fact that you missed the whole community discussing this recently and talking about how KH3 was dogged unnecessarily in the community when it does done very well lets me know you're in the minority of haters, Day. So I don't want to hear anything.
I'm not a hater. These are legit reviews from 2006.
You're talking to yourself.
What are you talking about? This is from 2006, my nigga.
Hey, listen, but niggas
so from 2006. So throw out reviews from 2006, my G. These are reviews from 2006 when the game first came out.
Dog, Day. Bro, you're wrong and I'm right. Get over it. Next topic.
How do you what?
Get over it, bro. Next topic.
Bro, I looked it up. 2006, my nigga.
Next topic.
Just
yeah.
you mad? I looked it up.
Next,
And I got
next
information.
topic.
dang.
What we still talking about?
Man,
this
this
dude?
nigga's damn nigga took a Bino.
So JJK.
Anyway, what agenda is that right pushing?
No. So
I'm
JJK
pushing the
got
day
its
of dumbass.
anime.
Let me stop.
I'm pushing even
Nah,
views
I'm
on
pushing that, though.
Metacritic. No, JJK is actually pretty heat.
That shit ass. If they like his ass.
Yeah.
Let me stop being fake.
That nigga is mad because I pulled out reviews.
Yo, what? Enlighten me. What's JJK?
Jujutsu Kaisen.
It's mid. Don't watch it or read it. Anime coming soon. Period getting it.
Period. Hey, actually, I see that all the people are joking.
Someone said there's a what's her name, Mitsuri. There's a Mitsuri cosplayer throwing that neck on the TL. I'm trying to find it.
That's a private fans. I mean, OnlyFans. Because the page who do it is the one that posted it. Original video. It's just a OnlyFans thing apparently.
So you peep that news? Damn, that's wild.
Nah, I saw somebody tweet it. You didn't see the tweet I made about it?
Nah.
I legit was like, I said some shit like Muzan better not attack because she can't do no type of breathing right now. Some type of shit.
Wait, what are we talking about?
The bitch giving head on the.
Oh yeah, but you can't see her giving head.
Because it's an OnlyFans thing.
No, that's a
wait. I saw that shit.
No.
Bro, that shit is trash.
That's actually that's like some that's some like Japanese guy or some shit. So it would have been censored anyway. And he does that with like a bunch of women. I don't know why he has many women doing this, but he just has a bunch of girls on his page.
It was a video of a bitch literally linked to the sides and throwing neck. You can't see nothing but her thigh.
But even if we did see the video, it would be censored since it's like Japan. They just censor genitals.
You said they don't show genitals?
Yeah, they censor that shit. They're porn.
They censor. They put like a little slit on there or some shit like that.
That's nigga. What is below softcore porn? Like
what?
What are you talking about?
What is even softcore?
Softcore is like porn, but like you can't really see anything. It's just like
that ain't porn, nigga.
They like grinding, and you like, oh, damn.
That ain't porn.
That shit that you see on TV, nigga. Like
right, nigga.
Like,
that ain't porn. That's television.
It's like Spartacus.
That's what I'm saying. But that's what they call that shit.
Nigga, that's an episode of Power.
Pretty much. That's how like normalized they made. So that's
what if I say no? What if I said I don't want to battle? What they do?
You said what?
I was talking about Pokemon. I'm sorry. I'm talking out loud.
That's so weird, bro.
There's this nigga that'll upload like vlogs to Pornhub of him doing nothing. Like he'll walk around. Like imagine someone posting a vlog to YouTube, right? But he'll just do that shit to Pornhub, and he gets paid.
No, I saw the one where
that
it's
nigga
like
got views, don't he?
No, there's one where it's like me denying my step
advances. I remember those. Me telling you look good today. They get views.
What the fuck?
He get millions of views. He making a lot of money. It's that white guy in like a collared shirt and a black tie.
Yeah.
Nigga,
funny.
I got something that's going crazy for everyone for this news. Disney Plus came out. Anyone got it?
What the fuck?
Man,
No. It's that series. It's at some series. So for Disney Plus, a lot of the people are actually getting hacked and actually losing their account because they're selling it on like they're hacking these Disney Plus accounts because people who
I didn't even hear what you said. What we talking about?
Can you hear me?
Disney Plus.
Oh, Disney Plus.
So people are getting their Disney Plus account hacked and they're selling it on the dark web for like $3 or even free because they got hacked before and no dumbass has changed their passwords to like different things. So people are using the same password they got hacked on for Disney Plus. And also they're losing for that because Disney Plus leaked everything, losing their ESPN stuff, their fucking fantasy football stuff, even their Disney like World tickets. They're losing that, and they're being all that being sold on the dark web.
Yikes. That case.
That shit is actually pretty crazy. And I just want to bring awareness. If you got Disney Plus and you're watching, change your dumbass password to something that you don't use for every other website, please. That's all I care about.
They can hack my Disney Plus. I don't give a. I ain't got that shit. That shit weak.
It's actually pretty heat. They got ESPN, Discovery Network.
Bro, I got this.
Nigga, that's not like regular television. I don't fuck with that shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, Don, I got this Elite controller, Don. Now I gotta use paddles. Like, I'm using the crouch and shit.
Yo, what's
I get
that?
that shit for free for a year. I'm gonna see what it's like.
What's that like Viking-ish anime that's out right now?
Vinland Saga.
Vinland Saga.
Yes. What is that straight? Like, how is that?
Yeah.
AKA Gas Saga, nigga.
That is fire.
I ain't watching yet.
I just seen the video that's been going around.
Manga
with the dude
better, but Vinland's good. Babylon out.
Yeah, I'm on. Well, I'm gonna watch the movie first.
Of Babylon?
No, the Fate Grand Order movie.
I was just
new
about
Fate
I was
series.
thinking about getting into Fate, but I don't know like
if you're gonna be like
what's the first series again?
Bro,
there is no first.
Don't worry about that. Don't even.
Bruh, come on.
Okay, hold on. Don't tell him. Don't tell him that there is a way you can tell him now. Hold on. Don't lead him astray.
There's a timeline now.
Wait, I'm
Fate
confused.
Stay.
So there's not.
There's a real there's an actual storyline for Fate Stay, Fate Stay Night, and Unlimited Blade Works, stuff like that. That's a storyline. Okay, that's its own thing, right? And then there's other fates that are like I don't spinoff is a bad word, I think, but they're like spinoffs,
different timelines.
Yeah, different timelines.
Of like the same type of, not the same characters, but the same type of story being told. You get what I'm saying?
Word. I was just gonna jump in this shit and just start watching.
I say Fate Stay Night.
Watch Fate Zero first. Phase Zero, then Phase Stay, a night, Unlimited Blade Works.
Yeah, I'm on. There's a ton of different ways to watch it, but
Phase Zero.
Don't tell me what to do though, my nigga, because we're gonna have some issues.
Before I watch Babylonia or whatever, I was gonna watch the movie, because in that order for this timeline, you gotta watch the movie, the Grand Order movie first.
I was talking about Babylon, a whole different anime. I wasn't when I said Babylon, but that, yeah, you're right about that. I already seen Fate Grand Order, but I'm waiting for that to binge it. I
just watched the Heaven Show movies.
I haven't seen Fate. I haven't seen the movie yet because it's actually pretty difficult to catch legally.
Legally, the movie's right on GoGo Anime, bro.
Legally.
Yeah. Is somebody gonna tell me the order to watch that shit?
Is on,
you watch. There's different orders, but there's a chronological order and then there's release order.
Well, chronological order is weird because it doesn't work the same for all.
Yeah.
Well, for chronological, for the first, the main story is you'd watch Zero, then you watch UBW, then you watch Heaven Show. I'm pretty sure.
It's Fate Zero, and then Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works.
And there's an old version, Fate Stay Night, but that shit.
But not old. No. Just Fate Zero. Don't say nothing that's confused.
Fate
Zero.
Hold on, time out. I can tell you, I watched Unlimited Blade Works, and I watched the one with is it his dad or is it him from the future?
Zero.
Look,
it's his kind of
talking about.
It's his kind of dad, but not really dad.
It's not.
Let me just tell you, dog. Ufotable makes them facts.
They make heat.
But no. I'm trying. Like, I want to watch them, but I don't know the order to watch them. But every time one pop up, I'd be like, I don't know what the fuck's going on, so I'm just not gonna watch it.
Bino, watch the Gigox YouTube video on Fate. That will answer all your questions.
No.
Gigox. Gigox.
Just what? It's
Yeah,
Fate
watch
Zero
that
and then Fate Stay.
Watch that video and you'll answer all your questions. I'm telling you.
Why I gotta watch the
Face stay
video?
night right now. You niggas.
Why I gotta watch the video if I can just ask y'all and y'all watch this shit?
No,
That
no,
makes
I
sense.
already, no, shut up. Look, I already told you.
Stop being a
Watch
bitch and
Zero,
watch it yourself.
UBW, and Heavensville.
How about you study yourself? How about you do the
There's
research?
3 Heavensville movies. You watch the 1 and then 2, and the 3rd one's not out yet.
So I watch Zero, Unlimited
Yeah.
Blade Works,
Yes.
and
Fate Night. I
the
would
three,
stay
the
that
three, the three Heavensfield movies.
Yeah, and then that's that main storyline. And then after that, you can watch.
I can watch them in whatever order.
No. After that, there's different timelines with different orders. Like the one I'm starting is the Fate Grand Order movie. You watch the movie, then you could like play the games and all that shit. But
So what the fuck is Apocrypha?
Apocrypha is another different storyline you can watch. Yeah, you can start that storyline, the Grand Order. I'm starting at Grand Order because the new shit's out.
Basically, before Zero, Apocrypha is a different storyline of what happens before Zero. Even though we don't have that storyline as an anime. Actually, what pretty much happens is that one of the people that they summon, the summon ends up being different, and the whole storyline plays out different because of it.
Basically, it's weird. So to jump into it.
Facts.
All right, I need to change these paddles. How the fuck do people play with this shit?
Man, I want them to make another adaptation.
Hero said, Space Day Night, Limited Blade Works, and Heavenfield.
I forgot I had to put this code
That's
in.
what 2 just said. That's
what I
what
literally
2
just
just
said.
said.
I'm just incorporating Hero while he's not here. That's all I'm doing.
I want to watch. I mean, I want them to make another.
They shut up.
Can I? I'm sorry. I wanted to add Hero. I'm sorry, Hero. They don't love you.
Yeah, nobody want to add you.
I want to add I wanted them to make another adaptation of Death Note. Man, I feel like they could really do with like, if somebody else got the book and what would they do with it, type of thing.
That shit mid.
Bro, I think I'm just gonna take the paddles off the back. This shit feel weird.
2, what are you playing?
You think
I'm like
Death
Call of
Note's
Duty with
Death Note's mid, Danchou?
I ain't gonna cap. Just the end.
Danchou just be talking this shit.
Yeah.
Bino, watch how you talk to me, bro. I swear to God.
Danchou just be in this bitch talking this shit. He be the instigator and the opposite. He played devil advocate just for the fun, just for the hell of it.
Exactly. That's called living life, nigga. Fuck.
I love the concept of like basically putting regular people in like supernatural situations. I fuck with that because a lot of times people be like, oh, if this happened to me, I do this, that, and the third. And then you actually get to see what people would kind of do in that situation. I fuck with that.
I ain't gonna lie. I will fuck around and kill a whole bunch of people on accident.
Wait, what you mean?
Dog, these niggas said.
I never watched Death Note. What happens if you write your own name in the book?
You don't know the rules.
Nigga, look, I'm going to be 100% honest with y'all. I would be fucking dead. I write my own name so many times. You can't be that much of a dumbass.
No, you're not that much of a dumbass, bro.
You're not that stupid, bro. What?
You can't be that stupid.
Yeah,
you can't sit there and watch
these niggas like you're not that stupid.
Bro, listen.
I can write my own name. That's cool as hell.
I have way more faith than that.
Ask Marizu how many times I write my fucking name. I'll fuck around, bro. No.
Bino, we are giving you more credit. We'll give you credit. Just take it. Just take it. Please.
That doesn't make sense.
Why are you making it worse?
Yeah, what? You like people die? Damn, I wanted to commit suicide all this time. Let me type in my name real quick. Right?
No. He was like, well, people die when I write my name down. What if I write my own name down? Niggas, you dumb.
Are y'all niggas talking about the Death Note?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that concept, bro.
Write his own fucking name, like.
But Jalen, bro, you gotta watch it, bro.
We're giving you credit. Please just take it.
I don't even tend to watch, like, if I haven't watched an older anime, I'm hesitant to get into it just because I'm not stuff like old anime, old movies. I don't really like I don't want to say art, but I don't really like the quality of it. sometimes, which is funny because my favorite anime is One Piece. So
Y'all wanna know some shit I low key really want to watch, but I'm hesitant.
What?
Case closed.
Case closed is
That shit's gas.
it's gas, but it's hard to start from like episode 1.
Someone told me it's nice. It don't really seem like something I watch, but I'm checking out everything.
I like mysteries and shit, and like
I feel like
I
you
saw
really
it.
don't have to start at. I really feel like Case don't have to start at episode 1 to genuinely.
You don't, but I like start at like the first episode. That's me personally. So
I understand that, but I'm saying like if you for people who like if you want to get a feel, I think you could jump in it and get a feel for what because it is pretty formulaic. So when you jump in it and you get a feel for what it is, if you want to go back and get that invested in the story and it is somewhat of an interesting story, then cool.
See,
but I think like if you just want to hop in, like yeah, just hop in.
See, that was gonna be my question.
And I would say watch one episodes that don't one episode. Watch one of them bitches first. Them bitches is heat.
Watch one of what episodes? I'm sorry, you cut out.
One of the episodes that it doesn't like solve the case in just one episode, where it might take like 2 or 3.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. I like, dude. I'm telling you gotta watch Death Note, man. Just the suspense of like, dude. I'm telling you, just the suspense of like who knows what and what everybody's doing is like, it's so entertaining, bro.
Wait, Bino, you haven't watched it?
You want me to be honest?
He hasn't watched Death Note.
You want me to be honest with you? Every time Keith's talking about that bitch, I'm in here. I know what the fuck go on before I even watch this shit. I'm not gonna watch it.
Nigga,
it was you.
You're lying because every time I come in here, I barely say shit because everyone else knew more about it than me. So
we had a talk in here about the ending of Death Note the other day. What are you talking about?
When?
What
no.
the fuck? Keith came in was like,
I didn't spoil any of the end. I just said names. That was it.
That's why I like. That's why I mess with
if I
Promised
spoiled
Neverland
the end,
a lot.
Bino, what did I say?
I don't know. Y'all was talking
Spoilers.
about. All I remember is somebody was talking about somebody died. And
this man stinks.
So
no, but that's why I mess with like the. I don't read the manga for Promised Neverland, but that's why. But that's why I mess with the anime because it so far it's seemingly these regular kids are just put into this supernatural situation with these monsters.
Hey man, no one. You think there's real niggas out there that are smart as L and like?
Yeah, them kids.
There are people smart as hell.
But yeah. Obviously, their intelligence levels are.
yeah, that's crazy. I don't know how they found Kara. That's bro. No.
But I'm just saying.
We're talking about
smart
too. We're talking about two different shows. We're talking about two different shows.
And I just mean just the fact that it's all human nature. Like it's all just a human. Like there is no I have superpowers. I can do this to get out of a situation. It's okay. I need to think through this situation and brainstorm. Like I mess with
it'll be
that.
like some crazy shit. Like bro, what?
I mess with it though. I mess with it. I'd rather than be super smart.
I ain't gonna say
L.
I know Bino might watch.
No, he's talking about TPN. He's talking about TPN.
Oh, TPN. God damn it.
TPN.
Oh, you talking about TP? I thought you was talking about
Definitely L. Because
I
know people who are legit.
Now he said he was comparing Death Note suspense to TPN suspense.
Yeah,
I haven't
and he said he was calling them normal kids, and I was just saying they normal kids, they geniuses. Like them kids is geniuses. But
I just want to say something about Death Note real quick. I ain't gonna say the nigga's name, but he ain't got shit on L, bruh. Like
okay.
Period. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
That shit was like
To be, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That was.
To be fair, that's what I liked about it. It's like it was nothing but mind games that whole anime, and it was cool to see. It was cool to see, like again, a regular person would be like, if we were to sit here and talk about, oh, what if you had a book that you could write people's names down and kill them in? What would you do with it? We'd all come up with some stupid ass shit or some Trump. Oh, I just killed all the bad people or people like Trump. You know what I'm saying? And it was cool to see somebody actually put in that situation that's a human and actually go, okay, I'm gonna do
that
this
get away
with
killing black folks.
See what I'm saying? Like all this craziness.
These white school shooters.
I mean, we would all pretty much do what I did and just kill evil niggas, pretty much.
See, me personally, I don't even know if I could do that. Like, I don't know if I could, unless they were terrible.
If they're like actually terrible people, yeah.
Yeah, see what I'm saying?
I'm not an evil person. I wouldn't murder.
Man, fuck all that shit.
Man,
who a bitch?
That man bullied me in school. He's dead. Like, no, that's evil as hell. Like, killing evil.
That nigga said my hat weird. Dead.
I just love that how throughout the whole anime he was so like thorough as to his decision and what he does with the book that he didn't falter. He didn't hesitate to keep going on for what he was doing. I don't know if I could have done that. I don't know if I would have gotten to a certain point of pressure that he did and still decided to keep going. You know what I mean? I might have just gone to a certain point and been like, okay, this person might find out sooner or later. I might as well put this up and, throw it somewhere and never talk about
it. I'm just gonna say everything was cool when it was just a party or two, bro.
Thank you.
When you first think about it, dog.
After that party or two, that shit went south, bro. I'm sorry.
I will say the first part was better than the second part. I will say that. It was still enjoyable to me just because I favor that type of stuff. But yeah, bro, I will say that.
I favor that stuff too. I just think the second part's execution was not that great.
Just like it wasn't. I felt like it was rushed.
Ended just hurt my soul, nigga.
I liked it though because it all brings you back to these are regular people. Like he is super smart, but he also has human error. You know what I mean? We are not perfect, and I love that ending because that's what it was. Like it was I thought I planned for this, but it didn't. I liked it. I liked it.
Hey man, I want to talk more about it, but I don't want to spoil anything, bro.
Yeah, y'all niggas love spoil. Y'all already spoiled 7 Deadly Sins.
Yeah, that's the one thing. That's the one thing about Death Note. I feel like that type of aspect is fine, but I feel like with Death Note, the quote unquote mistake made is like, nigga, are you serious? You can I
feel like it has anything to do with but
yeah, it was like really. It was like no, like it was really just was when the moment felt like okay, let's hurry up and end it. That's what it felt like in my opinion.
Yeah, I felt like it was rushed. Like they rushed through the story. Fuck myself. But no, I got a question. When is it? Is there a time limit on spoiling an anime, or is it never okay to spoil anime?
It's never okay to spoil an anime. What?
Or at least check and see if the niggas have watched it.
Yeah,
it depends on the context and of the moment. I think,
especially if the anime is
because if the anime came out like 30 years ago, is it okay to spoil it?
No. It's not okay because it don't matter.
Listen, it depends on the context of spoil. Are we talking about context of having a private one-on-one conversation? Are we talking about context of the TL? What are we talking about here? We talking about just
so let me say it in a GC. Is it like in a GC like in God?
No. It also depends.
If we're in the so I'm gonna give an example scenario.
Somebody.
If we in the group chat and somebody goes, I love Cowboy Bebop, and then someone goes, and sorry, spoiler if you haven't seen Cowboy Bebop, but if somebody goes,
here we go. I ain't seen that shit. There we go. Spoiled. Go ahead.
Somebody
you ain't seen it,
man. And this is the moment. Where I'm like, okay, is Cowboy serious? Is old as hell. Like if somebody was to say, do you really think that so and so, and we all know if you've seen it, so and so is really dead at the end? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You think they're dead at the end? If someone was to say their name and like chat or something like that, and even or a setting like this, and you're just like, yeah, you think that? I don't think that's really like you can't be mad at someone because it's like, dude, it's from 19 something, and it's not like a continuing series. You know what I'm saying? Like it depends on the context of the spoiler. It's not a continuing series. You're not gonna get from that episode, and you literally gotta wait until the last couple minutes of the episode to get it. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So I think it really just depends on like.
I think anything considered an OG or a classic or go-to anime, that's off the limits. Like stuff like Death Note, stuff like One Piece, that type of stuff you can't spoil that type of stuff. Like
I don't even
you
think
have
you
to
can
make
limit
sure.
it to
Bro, you gotta read One Piece, bro. Because if I get spoiled what the One Piece is, we fighting.
Bro,
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Since we on the topic of spoiling, though, one thing that irritates me about niggas that hit you with a deep spoiler, they be like, bro, I thought you watched this shit already. Or,
That's
you telling me you haven't seen this? Bro,
Yeah.
everyone's seen this. Bro,
Two?
That boy, that Angie, what the fuck I got on the GC? He dropped the spoiler we talked about earlier that we can't really go back because we already spoiled it.
Nah, that's why.
Wait,
that's why anything from the manga.
What 7 Deadly Sins spoiler did you get? Like, did you actually?
That Escanor is gone.
Nigga, we
That's the
kind of dropped a
spoiler I
bunch of.
got.
Hold up.
We're
gonna
GC. Now,
drop
what's the
everything.
first thing I saw on the GCB was that he died, and the first thing I saw on the GC was that.
Oh, well,
And I didn't even read it.
Yeah, I didn't read it either. I hated that dude. He just threw it in there like, it's
like
spoilers.
Oh, you already knew it was gonna happen, bro. I was so mad.
I knew it was gonna happen, but it would have hit way harder if I'm reading it and I'm like, oh. Like,
I was so heated at that, man. B.
No.
Yeah, I was low key mad, dude.
No, I
dropped it on the TL twice, bro. Pretty much, like the day it happened, and I was sad as fuck. And then the next day, in the second tweet, people got hot, bro. I know you didn't just drop a spoiler. that my nigga Zay gonna say, what the fuck did he say? He said, bro, you was just complaining about niggas spoiling Parasite for you the other night. I said,
somebody spoiled Parasite.
I feel like it's a big difference between someone intentionally dropping a spoiler to like
wait, someone spoiled
expose an events that happened, and a nigga venting his emotions about what happened to one of his favorite characters.
They spoiled the fuck out of Parasite for Keys. That nigga was.
Oh, they did. Damn, Keys, what they tell you?
But Keys, I feel like
they ain't really tell me much because has everyone in here watched Parasite?
No, don't spoil that shit.
Well, okay. Anyway,
man,
they told me something.
Y'all ain't seen shit.
Getting reverted later on. So
you better watch.
The moment I was irritated, then I kept watching. I was like, oh, okay, it's whatever.
Literally one of my favorite MCs. That dude is a goat.
If it wasn't for Don, I probably would have stopped watching for a minute. But I think he was the one that told me, like, nigga, keep watching. Cause from what he said, when I said someone that spoiled me for Parasite.
Here's a hot take. Parasite is a better than Tokyo Ghoul.
Yeah, it's anime. It's a better anime than Tokyo Ghoul. Yeah, we know that. That's not a hot take.
That's not a hot take. Shut your man ass up. Bino, you about to lose your title.
That wasn't even me. What
I said, Bino, you're about to lose your title, and he about to get it.
Oh.
Hey,
Bino, I'm trying to give you props. I'm trying to give you props.
Bro, the Parasite anime is actually better than the Tokyo Ghoul anime. What are you talking about?
I personally don't think. Why did niggas say that? Like Parasite was ass.
No. I'm saying that because my girl's in the room and her favorite anime is Tokyo. That's why I said that.
Personally, I think Tokyo Ghoul, but like as an anime by itself, is pretty alright. But I keep saying that, and it's like my responses are 50-50.
That manga that manga's so much better.
But nah, I definitely agree. Like manga had way more content. Shit made sense. But
he said shit made sense.
I mean, they said they cut, like, everybody says they cut content out.
You laughed. Nigga, if you watch the anime, there's so much content that was taken out.
That's lacking.
It didn't make sense. That's
I know. It's okay.
Parasite's better.
Shut the fuck up, nigga.
Parasite's for sure better.
Ooh, Keys, okay.
Mouse took Bino's spot, and it's amazing. I can't believe it.
I'm dead.
What did Miles say for him to take it?
I mean, time out. For real, let's think about it. I was never
spot for what?
I mean, like, no. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
I said everybody get on him.
I just said I was only creditless because I kept pushing the Inuyasha agenda against Dragon Ball Z.
You said some other dumb shit too.
You said a lot of dumb shit, my G.
You gotta keep your talking to a minimum.
Like what?
I don't really
you get
care.
6 words a sentence.
6 words a sentence.
Oh wow.
I don't really care, bro. So my boy's still finna be Pirate King. You know what I'm saying, so it's cool.
Nigga didn't have much.
Nah, nigga gonna die before he.
Like, don't say that because we really gonna have
get struck down before. Or you talking about Luffy?
Yeah.
Luffy gonna die.
Don't say that, bro. Don't say that.
He said the
that
ending's
nigga
gonna be
finna,
heartbreaking.
hey, that nigga Luffy finna get the hat to Kobe, and Kobe just finna take over. We finna be like, what the fuck going on?
You know what he said? He said the ending's gonna be sadder than Ace's death.
I will be
He did.
the
He
fleet
did.
admiral.
Yeah.
He did.
He also said if you figured out the ending, he would scrap that bitch and do a new one.
Yeah, he doesn't like niggas figure out shit. Like he actually like was like, oh y'all figured that out? Oh hell no, let me sit up real quick. Look at here.
Yeah, but he couldn't do nothing about them niggas. Future though, he was screwed with that one. He had to shut the fuck up.
I can just,
Yeah,
I
sometimes
can
he
just
just
see
like,
it, bro.
God damn it.
I can just see it, bro. I can see Luffy on the execution pole, or whatever, at Lugtown or whatever.
Nigga, we already saw him on the execution panel. Look,
No.
Sorry, guys.
Listen. I didn't finish. And all the Straw Hats are sitting there like how Shanks and them saw Roger die, and you get a panel of like all the Straw Hats' faces right before Luffy dies.
What?
That'd be wild.
They're not. Why would they sit there and let Luffy be executed?
Because that would be like Luffy disbanding. Like he would have obviously already disbanded the Straw Hats after they found the One Piece, and this would be like his execution day of him saying goodbye.
No.
They would not do that. They would not do that.
The same way Luffy was sitting there shook. He was like, Roger gave himself up. Like what? Like he was looking like, huh?
And again, I'm just saying I can see it happening because I feel like once they find out what the One Piece is, that's going to be a major, basically turning point for the crew as a whole, especially for Luffy, as to what direction they go next. Because there's obviously something with the One Piece. Because remember when Rayleigh was talking to them when Rayleigh was talking to them in the bar or whatever. Remember he specifically said to Robin that him and his crew basically came to a different decision and he basically said that Robin and them might come to a different one than them. So whenever they found out about the One Piece, with the poneglyphs, they obviously were like, okay, this is what this is the basically what happened with the world government or whatever, and that's what Roger chose to do. He chose to not tell anybody and keep it a secret.
Miles.
I'm just saying. So I feel like when they find the One Piece, it's going to be something very significant that they're going to have to go like.
I'm sort of confused on everything. I understood everything you said, but I don't understand how it correlates to Luffy doing what you said he would do. Like I don't get
because
how
I just feel like okay. So basically, when the person that wants to be Pirate King wants to find the One Piece, right? And I'm just saying that whatever the One Piece is and what it correlates to is something greater than just the One Piece. And I feel like with that information, that is going to determine obviously what the Straw Hats are going to do. And obviously, I think they're going to do a complete opposite of what I can see them doing a complete opposite of what Roger did with that information.
So how is the complete opposite Luffy dying the same way?
Well, yeah, I just contradicted what I said.
Yeah, you did. That's I'm just wondering, like that confusing. That's why I was like, hold
on. I can see. I can see it going both ways. But as far as a wholesome story goes, yeah,
I don't see it being wholesome, but I don't see Luffy letting them niggas kill him. Like I don't.
True.
I don't see that, and I definitely don't see the Straw Hats watching him. I definitely don't see that.
True. And I can only see them watching him do that if he disbands the group. And I don't know what Luffy's mindset is gonna be when he finds the One Piece. I don't know if it's gonna be, is he going to just accept that he became Pirate King and he accomplished his goal, or is he gonna take that step further and basically handle whatever the bigger situation is with the One Piece or what it correlates to?
That man Luffy finna pass the torch, and he ain't. That's all.
Give that shit to Deku. Facts.
Oh my. He did.
Nah, fuck Deku. Give that to my nigga Asta.
Nigga A should have been the MC. Fuck him.
Well, can we talk? Can we talk about that tweet that I saw today? It was like Asta Demon Form solos all My Hero,
Oh yeah,
whatever.
yeah, that is very true.
what about the nigga that touches people and they die?
Nigga,
he's
how
faster
that
than
will
him.
stop
He's not
Aquaman?
gonna do shit. Like
I'm just saying, all he gotta do is touch him one time. Like,
but
that's
like, but if he
How he
can,
gonna touch him?
but he has to touch him.
Right, he has to touch him.
Only way
Okay.
they're gonna beat him if
He's
they
not
ask.
No other My Hero character is faster than us.
Like
But I feel
nowhere,
like
nowhere close.
But I feel like Asta's dumb enough to get caught by the mind control powers.
What?
I think he's dumb enough to do that.
For Asta,
I think he's that dumb.
Can quirks work on non-quirk users?
That's a good question. We're gonna act like it does because we don't know that question.
Can a quirk work on someone who uses magic? Is that possible?
Well, and if the quirk works on magic,
I think it depends.
If quirk works on a magic user, then his anti-magic works on quirks. So.
Hey, that's cheating.
But he smacks them even worse. Demon form has the demon also consciously a part of him. So consciously, the demon will be able to get him out of it, like in Naruto will get
like the Jinjuriki. Yeah.
I don't know. The demon has not shown to help him at all.
Yeah, he does that. Huh? He literally goes to his place and he's like, "Oh, you want my powers? Here you go, nigga."
Literally,
that's like one time, but
have a whole Naruto Kurama moment. The same way
I have never seen it happen though. After that, I haven't seen it. Have
okay,
you?
But it's still.
I understand we haven't seen it after that, but what we're saying is it's half confused. So,
I wouldn't say it will help him.
You can't say, "Oh, it happened once." It has to happen once.
But like, right,
I know. I'm trying to. I know. I'm being difficult. But,
I don't know. I can't see like
that's it.
I can't see. I know Austin's
especially if Austin's bloodlusted, washing the entire.
I understand that he's super strong and stuff, but for niggas to just touch him, bro, I can't. It's hard for me to believe that even while they're getting punched like a super strong punch in the stomach and their bodies.
Say someone who is faster than the speed of sound, bro. I fight that. Like I fight. Like,
wait, what's his name? What is his name?
Bro, am I gonna touch someone in a fight who's faster than the speed of sound? Also, this person also has a sword that he can use against me. I'm not touching him.
Two.
What?
Wait, I got a question.
Yes, I'm saying he has two swords. Two.
Two swords. Yeah.
Did he have three? No, he didn't get three.
No, he only has two at a time.
Hey,
but
teacher.
Yeah, bro. Like.
All right, so
if a class like literally like
two.
And My Hero Academia is an infinitely better show, but I'm just saying Asta is just stronger because the verse powers are set up different.
All right, two. Since Shoto's Azawa powers can work on Asta because he doesn't touch it.
Bro, Asta doesn't have magic.
But his black form cannot be used if he fighting him.
Bro, even in base, he's like
but
hold on. One, his black form can always be used regardless.
If we are talking about he has the same properties of quirk, if he could delete quirks, Azawa can delete his.
Bro, he's still the strongest person in his verse, like second strongest, or top 5. He's top.
You
know
what the funny? No. You know what the funny part is? That wouldn't make sense because Asta would literally be more like an anti-quirk, the same way Azawa is. So that shouldn't make sense for that to work that way.
No, his sword needs to touch a quirk to delete it.
Asta, you're telling me Asta isn't top 5 physical fighters? It literally says that in the data book. He is the top.
He is the top 5. I think is his teacher was named.
Literally,
I don't think
there's a time skip that shows
Isn't Grimoire's magic? Isn't Asta's Grimoire though like anti-magic? So
but Asta is not anti-magic.
Bro,
he can still be hit by
magic. Magic. So how does that work against him?
Wait. Asta is not anti-magic.
Even if it does work,
wait, can I speak, nigga?
He's still bodying him, even if it does work.
No, it's not Asta versus everyone. It's Asta versus everyone.
Yes. He's
So
bodying
if
anyone in that verse. He's still
nigga,
he doesn't use his black form. In black form, he gets way faster. He's already dodged light speed attacks
Not to
in his
mention, if you're
base.
talking about erasing the black form as if it's mana or magic, it doesn't work that way.
Yeah,
but no,
I think because
if we're going to talk about how if Asa can delete other people's quirks, then that should work like that. If you
no,
gonna give
it
Asa
shouldn't.
that, if
It
you're gonna
shouldn't.
give Asa
It
that leg
doesn't
up,
matter at
then
the
it
end of
doesn't.
the day.
It
Like, he
shouldn't
still
though because
bodies
you
him.
gotta remember
also,
that the
Asa cannot delete quirks that he cannot touch, or think if he cannot touch something, he cannot delete that magic.
And
no,
he has done it before. where
His sword must touch the magic to
No, he's
erase
had
that
it.
sword.
No,
I
he's had
understand
a
what you're saying,
sword
but
that
you gotta
can pull it without touching it.
you gotta remember Asta doesn't have magic, so in theory, even if he does get mind controlled, he has a living being inside of him.
I just said
We
this.
are
So
Miles. We already established that.
so what are you arguing?
No, that's what?
What are you arguing?
Even
bro, even
so,
if he deletes whatever his black form, bro, he's still faster than light.
Are you talking about Eraserhead?
Yes.
No, he's talking about
Eraserhead can't nullify a being.
No.
That's what
bro,
I'm trying to say. It's not magic.
About him saying
you're not Miles. You're not listening. I'm asking.
Eraserhead does it, but Asta still is way faster than in base. Like
yes,
easily.
that's we trying to establish that.
So what are you saying now?
No, y'all kept talking over each other.
But
all I said, we got to the Eraserhead part. Then you started talking over each other, and Miles brought in some.
Okay, well, what are you saying?
That
Go
didn't
ahead.
make sense.
Right,
No, after that, we were talking about after that. That's kind of hard because the only person that can match his speed would be what?
No
Deku?
one.
No,
Deku's
not even strong enough.
in the series can
There's
match
nobody
him
that's matching
even
our
close.
That's it. That's if all that stuff. Yeah. Right. Is he really light speed with his physical powers though?
No, the only hope.
They said
the only
that
hope.
He's not light speed physically.
Yeah, can he? Yeah, that's the question. I didn't.
There are panels in the show that say each attribute is the actual attribute in the show. So there isn't a light magic that is like it's actually light. So if each attribute is what it is, then they should be quote unquote faster than the speed of light.
That's a reach.
How's that a reach? It literally, I'll show you panels where it says each attribute is the actual attribute. So water is water. Water magic is actual water. Fire magic is actual fire. It's not like its
but
own
what his
thing.
physical speed will be as fast light speed.
Well,
his
he
physical
has
strength will be actually as fast light speed.
What is that? What did you just say?
Well, his physical strength is all he has. A physical strength. Will it be able to be light speed? Because
yes,
if it's not,
yes, it will.
What?
They're actually able to react to light speed attacks.
If the manga says that if the manga says that those are supposed to be real life accurate, then shit, I guess. I don't know.
because the only time I really seen you can say that was when he's fighting
if the
what's
manga
his name? The light
says it, then
what did he say? Because the only time that
they said
that even
each
come up
attribute
was when he
is a real attribute, like that. It actually moves like the actual attribute.
But when did he say that Asa can do it? That's my question.
Asa can do it.
He was fighting. What's the name of it?
Yeah, but that's the only time I can think of. But
there's multiple times where he fights light speed users, bro.
He only fights the
No, that's a light user.
Light
not
user.
Light speed.
Speed user. That's
light,
the difference.
Yeah, he uses light, but like he shoots light at him, and he has reaction time to move.
But is it light speed or light using light magic? Because the only person that I can say the light speed is
throws light at you, and it's actual light, and it's a light speed attack,
and
you dodge it.
And as far as
just as fast
light magic is not light speed magic.
Bro, I literally just
dude,
said that the attribute is the same speed as the actual attribute.
No, you said the attribute is attribute, so it's light magic. That's light speed magic.
Can I speak? Can I speak?
Regardless, there's nobody in the My Hero anime so far that's moving that.
Bino?
I could have sworn we had this argument whether that magic by Lick was light speed or not.
We had that, but
I wasn't here for the last 3 weeks, so I'm sorry.
What I'm saying,
this was like, and I could have sworn we said it was imitated, so it wasn't actually light speed.
No, it's not imitated. I'll go get the panel right now where it says each attribute is the actual attribute.
But does that mean does it not mean that it is light speed? It means it's light max.
Bro, so the actual light what?
Oh no. I get what they're saying to you.
It's light.
You're saying
they
attribute.
even talk about lick.
You're saying attribute, but you're not saying feat.
Like,
so you're saying attribute. So what you're saying sounds like you're saying the element is light itself, not saying feat. I wasn't hearing you saying attribute. I'm sorry. So yeah, he's saying that you're saying the word attribute, but attribute is a word that pertains to also elements and also things of like water, fire, stuff like that.
That's why you saying fire is fire.
So,
I was like,
yeah. So you saying light. So you saying light speed doesn't mean okay, I'm sorry. Rephrase that. You saying it is actually light does not mean it's moving at light speed. For example, Kizaru in One Piece is light, but he doesn't move at light speed. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but
that also means that Yagami.
So now that's
moves
what
are dark. Is it dark or is it moves as fast as darkness? That's
bro. What does that even mean?
He's dark magic user, but does he move as fast as darkness? If you turn off the light in the room, it instantly is it move that fast or is it dark magic?
If say someone throws a light beam at somebody, right?
Yeah.
And Asta would speed past said light beam.
But it can be just a regular beam. It does
right.
not. It does,
you're not
nothing
listening
that
to what
says
he's saying. Yeah.
It's light
But
speed.
I'm saying, like the travel distance, why wouldn't it be as fast as light?
That doesn't mean that though.
Because it could be as fast as a fireball or water. It could be as that. It's just nothing that says that was light speed.
Yeah,
like,
they even say here. I'll literally get panels where they literally.
I mean, if the manga says that he's going at light speed,
yes.
But I think you saying the attributes match isn't saying the same thing. That's not saying the same thing too.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Okay,
I'm just I'm using that point that like.
Dude, all I know is that as far as the anime goes, as far as anime speed goes for My Hero anime, the fastest person I've seen or can recall where everybody was like, "Oh my god," was freaking Stain. Like when pro heroes were sitting there, like,
but All Might's the fastest.
All Might fastest, but also for that scene when Asta, Luck, and what's the other guy jumped to save is the spacesuit magic user. He did not move at light speed at that. Yeah, Finroy. They didn't move at light speed at that. He just kind of like moved. If he could move at light speed, he would have been there already immediately. But he just jumped.
What do you mean? What do you?
If he was light speed, he would have been there like way before.
You're saying Finral? Who said Finral's light speed?
No. He's saying if Asta's light speed,
he Luck and Magman?
Magna.
Yeah, would not be able to keep up with him. He went there first, and they would appear next time. But they all appeared at the same time. So you're saying Luck and Magman at the same time also?
But you're being super literal now. Like that's that panel of them all going over there. Like
yeah,
that's being super you're like the people like look like Sakura and Naruto fans do this stupid shit, bro. When Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura are all fighting together, and Sakura pushes ahead of them, they're like, "Oh, that means Sakura's relative to Naruto and Sasuke." Like, no, like what?
But I mean, that's a different situation when
hold on. That's the same thing you just said.
No. For one, you're taking a panel before they even got to reaching light speed. So what are you talking about?
I was about to say, isn't that before that fight?
That's after.
That's before.
No,
Julius was the only one who fought a light speed user.
I don't read Black Clover like that, so I thought I was gonna be wrong, so I didn't say nothing.
No,
it's the only one who fought a light speed user is Julius.
Isn't it
No, he didn't fight Mans yet.
No, that's after. That's after.
You're wrong.
No, that's after when he gets his black form. It's after he fought him.
No, bro.
The first person to fight him is Yami.
They didn't reach light speed until after
They're not at light speed.
All right.
I know what Jay's saying. They and Yami, or Asta and Yami fought Lich in the cave.
Yeah, in the cave. That's
Yeah.
the thing.
They,
That's how
and
they
that's
really fought him.
that's the
No, hold
We're
on.
talking about the
But
moment after that.
Asta didn't specifically fight him because we saw
Right.
Asta
So
got
wait,
shot
when did
before he
Asa
became
fight Licked? Then
he fought him
when did
way
he fight the light?
after in the
He fought.
with him and Yuno fought him.
Yeah.
Him and Yuno did
Yeah,
fight him. Yes.
They fought
Yeah.
him way after. If you're
But
talking
and
about
that's still
Yami,
also
if you're-
back in the argument. Is it light speed or does light magic?
no, it's light speed.
It's
The
like
light
it was
magic-
light
Hold on,
magic.
Two,
I
can
mean,
you
I
go to
said
the panel,
that
please?
The
It is
attacks
light
are
magic.
faster
where
than
they
light.
say it's fast as light.
Two, can you go to the Shonen Jump app
Yeah,
and pull up the official
until you,
panel, please?
yeah, can you fit like? Because I'm actually
I
confused.
mean, I
Is it
don't read
light
it, so I don't
magic
know.
or
How
light
are you
speed?
confused?
It's both.
Because it's
It might
light
be both. So
magic.
look it up.
No, because
light magic is light speed attacks. That's
no,
literally
no,
But
because
that means
Hold up.
means Yagami also. Well, no, it's
Like
Yami.
literally,
Yami?
they
Yami?
literally
Yami
they
also is fast as lit.
literally
light
they
speed.
say they even like try to
no.
like
Yami
try to
has the
foreshadow.
counter to the magic, which means that
he
if you
means
don't-
as he moves as fast as him.
Stop talking while I'm talking.
He
Yami
do that
has
for me too.
You're still talking while I'm talking. Shut the fuck up.
Damn.
Yami
Do that
has
for
the
me too, my
counter to
nigga.
the magic. It's literally said that even though if Yami couldn't keep up or not, the magic is literally attracted to his black magic, no matter what he does.
But
so as
yours
long as
doesn't
he's
say.
throwing a splash, and we talking about you talking about light magic being attracted to dark magic?
No, we're saying is it as fast as light magic?
Dark magic?
We're so too. Can you just get the panel that says it is light speed?
I ain't gonna look that for right now. I'll get it in a sec.
Yeah, get that later. We're
Not
gonna talk
during
about
this
that later.
podcast.
If the answer will be in the description
I'm trying to
after
use
this.
Yami for one, but Yami has the counter to his magic because no matter what he does with a dark cloak, the light magic automatically starts heading towards his dark magic. The same way Asta's anti-magic head towards big quantities of magic.
Yeah, I'm not arguing that, but is light magic equivalent to light speed?
Yes.
They even say
Where
like when
does it say that?
Julius, I'll show you the panels. But when Julius fights, what's his name? When Julius fights Lick's like I have the only magic that can
beat that's faster than time.
Beat time magic because of how fast it is. It's like light speed, bro. Like
I remember that being said, but I also when we had this conversation the last time, whoever pulled up the panel while they was in the cave, the panel said that the magic was relative to light. Not saying that it
so
was
it relates to light or is not okay.
That I remember reading that it was relative to light, not saying it was light speed, but it was relative to it.
Like even if it's relative, bro, even if it's relative like in the very beginning, like they've gotten way faster than when they first like fought against like they've gotten so much stronger. Like it wouldn't make sense for them to like get that much faster and like still not be light speed if they're even if like it's not like they have light speed reactions at like the minimum at first, and it's been so long. And there's even a time skip now, and it's gotten faster.
Ooh, everybody getting on me. Lord have mercy.
Not to mention, if you're talking about it being relative to light speed, when dark light magic is faster than fucking regular light magic, and people are still countering and dodging that should be past light speed.
You can't just say it's gonna be past
or
light
at
speed,
least light speed.
That's like scaling, bro. Like
Man,
if
scaling,
someone,
but
if someone is a certain speed and someone's faster,
oh,
it
before
would be like
wait,
another octave.
Hold on, too. Before we say, all right, we already established that Asta was waxing Mecha Academy. Everyone already established that, right? We already cool with Asta is beating anyone MHA.
Yes.
It's already established, but this is a different conversation. Anyway, let's put a podcast sake. Answer that damn question. No, I really can't sit here and say it's until I want to see the panel. I got to see that panel. Because I don't know.
It makes perfect sense.
It makes sense, but no, it's not. It does. If it's he said it had to.
Bro, it makes sense. You just like cherry picking.
No, it says you said he had the absolute light. So you said fire is fire, water is water. That means light is just light magic. That's all it is. It does not say it's light speed. It's just light magic.
It
it's
follows
light-based
its
magic.
actual attribute. So if someone like
okay. Well, actually, as I'm looking here and I'm looking at panels, there is I think it's chapter 51. This is here where they were fighting Lich, and dude with the mirror countered his ability, which actually made his ability move at light speed. It wasn't until it hit his thing that it moved at light speed.
Because the mirror doubles the ability, right? Something like that.
And then, yeah, and then literally the dude with the mirror in Lich, it says here they couldn't see the attack because it was at light speed. There was no way he could dodge it.
Hey, okay.
Then the Wizard King said that he's not as fast as light speed.
Whoa.
Light magic that's faster than me, he must be the boss. Yep, he did say that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Julius isn't as fast as Lick, but he uses precognition in his battles.
Yeah. All right, so.
Oh, dang. Okay.
What?
Hold on.
What is it?
Hold on. It says that his abilities cannot be light speed because Lich's abilities increase in speed, which cannot happen because light speed is static.
So he's faster than light speed, I guess, or not as.
But
that doesn't make sense because there are
you,
things that are considered to be faster than light. So.
It says it's not saying he's saying that it can't be light because it's continuously changing speeds when light speed is static.
That and then he says whole monkey race and everything.
And then he said and you can't say it's either light speed or faster. This is somebody else is saying. He said you can't say it's light speed or faster than light because saying light moves faster than light is just as dumb as saying light is slower than light.
Oh, okay.
But he's kind of applying extraterrestrial physics that we can't reach in the first place. So
he said no matter what they are made of, he said they are only as fast as when they are
light in shows. Hold on. That's like saying that beings that move faster than light in shows, even though we know things can't move faster than light, they're not allowed to move faster than light. That's applying extra physics.
I think he means that you cannot. Oh, kind of. Yeah.
Because if you're going to say that, then you have to say that beings from other shows that literally state they move faster than light can't move faster than light because we can't move faster than light.
I think it means that he can't move light speed because there's only a one static speed it is. But you can move faster than light speed, but you cannot move at light speed. And I don't know. That doesn't make sense.
That's what I'm saying. It's contradicting itself. If you apply that, you have to apply it to everything. And if you apply it to everything, it wouldn't make sense in an anime what they're stating.
Can't move light speed, but you can move faster than light speed. You just skip that.
If we're talking about light staying static, then you would have to apply that physics and apply the rest of the physics.
Bino, I need a Molotov kill, bro.
Things can't move faster than light speed. That's what I'm saying.
I cannot help you with that shit.
We're gonna take the Futurama.
Bro, why
they did the Futurama and increase light speed.
Kill? How the hell?
Futurama, that show, I ain't even gonna catch it.
They increase light speed because no one can move faster than light speed.
That's the thing. Like, if you're applying the physics that light is static, then you have to apply the physics that things can't move faster than light.
Well, I'm reading here that somebody said on September 27th, using the same panels from the Lich fight, saying that he is only speed of sound. So
that's still faster than anybody in MHA.
Of course, but I'm just talking about the point of the point.
All Might's pretty fast.
All Might is pretty fast, but All Might is not fighting because he lost power.
Oh no, he is hypersonic. No, he is hypersonic.
But All Might is not fighting beyond hypersonic because, well, at least if we're talking about his prime, what's the name said he would have made it there in seconds versus him making it there in a few minutes.
But is All Might in the fight is in a conversation with that fight?
Killed him. God.
I doubt it.
Yeah, because All Might is versus MHA. Because is it right now MHA or at any point at time like the strongest MHA? Is it
I
right
mean,
now,
Yo,
MHA?
somebody
the
just
strongest,
lied. Somebody
the
just
strongest
lied.
MHA is 3-hour All Might still, which is
No, yeah.
pretty.
Nigga.
That's pretty
I
weak.
know this is off
But are we
topic, but two.
What's up?
This nigga just lied and said Meliodas is only lightning speed.
We're
That's
not
like the
gonna hit that.
beginning.
We're not gonna hit that.
That nigga
The
said
thing
he
about
was
the
only
thing about
lightning
Seven
speed.
Sins,
I'm crying.
people can
Hey, y'all,
tackle
we
Seven
are.
Deadly Sins a lot.
Did I hear
because
something
it's
about
hard.
Melly?
It's hard to
Oh,
prove because like they don't in Seven Deadly Sins they're not very literal. They don't be like, oh yeah, this person's this person's this.
What happened?
Then somebody tried to say here on something I'm reading. You have to say that
Y'all want to
Meliodas was
dial?
only lightning speed.
All right, y'all. It's about time to
Nigga,
dial it
what?
down into a closing.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyone want to promote anything before we go?
Nope.
I do.
Greed Reborn. That shit gas.
God
Oh,
damn it.
Y'all know
fuck
where the
no.
links is at. Go ahead and click them hoes and follow.
Get the links. We're gonna have more episodes coming out, but different episodes, different type of YouTube videos. So, me, myself, Rambo, Shaun, and maybe Don, we're gonna have a gaming news episode coming out hopefully soon.
I think all y'all niggas can kiss my ass. How about that?
I don't know what that is about. Fuck him.
Keith is out there doing his thing. He gonna explain to him on his time. You got anything to explain, Keith?
Hey, man, I've been a staple in the community for over 25 years.
This nigga not even 18.
Keith is out there doing his anime reactions.
This nigga not
So
even 18.
I'm not even 25. I'm the oldest one on the podcast.
That's cap. Wait, how old are you?
24.
24.
Oh, nigga, why
Get
was
your
thinking you
old
was like
ass.
22?
Join back up, Bino.
I just want to say that I guessed when I said 24. That's all I want to say.
Thank you. Nah, I'm about to start.
I mean, that nigga
Twitch
John's
streaming.
like 30. Facts.
I mean, I'm 29 and a half.
And it's mine.
Shit, I'm 35 and 3/4.
No, you's a bitch. That's what you is. And I'm
You still in college? That's crazy.
I'm
Hey,
about
bro.
to start Twitch streaming
And he'll
hopefully
welfare.
really soon.
Crazy.
If I ever get the chance to say it.
loans crazy.
Hey, read One Piece. Read One Piece.
Read One Piece.
Pick
Read
up
JJK.
for us.
Oh yeah, for real, pick up JJK on some real
Hey,
shit.
look.
Don, we forgot to talk
I
about the
kinda-
We're going to pass on JJK.
Damn, this
Yo,
nigga
Don.
Miles saying read One Piece with me make me not want to push it.
Damn.
Yo, Don,
What?
we forgot to talk about the Star Wars stuff.
Oh my God.
We can hit that shit another time.
Y'all next time.
Hey, y'all can hit that in the gaming news.
Close this out.
episode.
Yeah.
We'll hit
Alright.
JJK next week when
But-
we reveal the studio.
But thank you for
and
everybody
when they reveal
watching.
the studio, and after we get this
Alright,
shut up, Bino.
Welcome to
Spies
our
panel.
longest episode ever.
All right,
Yeah.
thank you for everyone who's watching.
Shout out to our 4 fans, which is probably us. But anyway,
We hope you liked the episode, and if
I
you
hope you're
don't,
a fan of yourself. You better be a fan of yourself.
Dang, hurry up and close this shit out, bro. You talking too long. Damn.
y'all keep. We hope you like the episode. If you don't, we don't give a fuck. Thank you. Good night.
How the hell you gonna say?